Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
The multi-dimensional portal is now open. Konnichigen is your superstar host, the multi-dimensional Tajigen Titan, a sentient star cluster brought into human form, or human-ish form I should say, for the worlds of VTubing, idling, Vana'diel, and more. Glad you can make it to the start of the stream, Arurin, you absolute maniac! With a long stream yesterday. Such a long stream you had yesterday, it was amazing. But yeah, how is everything after your long Final Fantasy XIV campaign yesterday? How many more hours did you go for? Because I left your stream at like 11, 12 hours into it. I think it was 11 or so, 13 hours! So you still went for a little while after I went to bed. Nice, I love it. I love it. Well, today what we're going to get into is Final Fantasy XI. So, remind me again, Aruring, what is the name of the world? Or at least the main world, because I think they have several in FF14. You know, instead of that dimension, we go into the Vana'diel dimension, right? An entirely different monster. You know, recently, this really brings into the conversation something I saw recently that I want to mention. They did a Q&A for the 20th anniversary, and the number one question that was asked, or at least the first question I saw there, the one with the most upvotes there, because it was Reddit, was if they were thinking of offering a joint subscription service for both 11 and 14. And apparently they had done this before, in the 1.0 version of FF14, and by 1.0 I'm not sure if they mean like FF14 when it first launched in 2010, or FF14 when it relaunched as a Realm Reborn in 2013, I think it was. Yes, I read about the history recently, because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? I love the sound of both FF11 and FF14 right there. But yes, if something like that happens, oh, I would love to get in on it. I've got to say, I think I'm not going to fully dive into FF11 like I was planning to. There just isn't going to be room for it. But I would love to have that if they have the joint subscription. Kiba here. Glad you could make it, Kiba. You know what it also makes me think about? I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a long time ago, there was a joint subscription service with Adventure Quest Worlds and Hero Smash. Like, if you became a member of either one, you were a member of both. The difference with that one is that it doesn't require a subscription to play. It's just like premium membership, right? Good morning, Bon Bon. Hello. Glad you can make it too. I'm awaiting your return this Tuesday. So good to see you here. All of you superstars are showing up. Glad you could make it to the start of the stream. We're about to jump into Vana'diel. It's been a while. It doesn't feel like it's been that long though. I mean, for you in the stream. Being here on the stream, I mean. Possibly also because I see you here and there on Discord and other places. Yeah. Alright, yes. Before I forget, let's launch the Play Online viewer so we can get into FF11. Been a while since you were in chat. Doesn't feel that way. Very happy you rated that person. Remind me, who was it again, Kiba? I'm sorry. Remind me, what are you talking about again? Please. If you're talking to me. Give me a moment here. What you can hear is the Play Online viewer. This is so old school in a nice way. Like it's the futurism of those times, if that makes any sense. You're all over the place. I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's been that long since you were here, to me. Oh, that VTuber playing Final Fantasy 11. ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒? You mean? Oh yes, I think you mean ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟. Yes. Yeah, because that was like Monday of last week, so I don't remember the raid itself, but yeah, I do remember ℂ𝕂𝕠𝕟. Bon, thank you for the lurk from the shadows. A good time with Shadow the Hedgehog and company. So the main world in FF14 is called Eorzea. I keep forgetting every time. But the world I was playing yesterday was called Norbrand. It's the first sharp reflection of Eorzea in the multiverse. Well.
I am well versed in all facets of the multiverse.
Yes. Anytime you mention a multiverse, it's going to sound great. It's going to sound great. Yes. That was Matt Hardy, by the way, saying that. The quote you heard right there. Well, there's the lovely music you are probably used to if you played any other Final Fantasy game. Doesn't just apply to 11 and 14, right? It's the signature music, you might say. So, I actually played a little bit of 11 the other day, and well, I was very lost. I checked the wiki though, I knew I would get lost like this, and it's still very confusing even with the wiki though. Like, the wiki didn't say as much information as I hoped it would say. So, hopefully, I'm able to figure things out from here. Whatever it is that I'm going to do. I summoned a few other trust alter egos to complete the missions related to them, or well, not missions, like objectives. Also, Aruri and Kiba, there is no notification whenever this happens, but I do appreciate your hosts. Much obliged. Thank you for aiding us with your host. Rick and Morty's getting an anime? I think I heard of that. And they travel through multiple dimensions. It feels like I should be watching Rick and Morty because of that. For your information, technically the FF11 Lord is also in the FF14 multiverse, hence recent crossover event in FF14. I'd love the sound of that. Hell, you know what they should do? If they have a multiverse, they should just make it be all the Final Fantasy universes. Because they're kind of in a different universe. I preferred my head continuity that they're all in the same galaxy, rather than in different universes, but hey, that works too, Somebody mentioned yesterday, I think it was Ducky, in your stream, Arurin, that there was a location from Final Fantasy 1. That's worth looking into, because I did play Final Fantasy 1. One of the few that I played. I played FF7, I didn't complete it though, and I completed Final Fantasy 1. So, that's as far as I go when it comes to experience playing them, but I also have read and seen clips and gameplay of all the other Final Fantasies, basically. So I'm familiar with a lot of their characters. Also thanks to Dissidia, and also hearing battle themes for them here and there, etc, etc. There's actually a big theory in the FF community that all the games are just different worlds in the multiverse. Yeah, it makes sense. Again, like all of them are the same planets in the same galaxy, but this works just as well. Even Dragon Quest was slid into Final Fantasy, nice. Oh, you know what you reminded me of, Kiba? I read recently, I didn't know about this, but it's been announced for a while, I think, that there's an offline version being made for Dragon Quest X. Why is this important? Why is there an offline version in the first place? Because Dragon Quest X is the MMORPG for the Dragon Quest franchise, much like FF11 and FF14. Are you kidding me? That sounds fantastic, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to play Dragon Quest X, you know? And it's coming to the Switch, and I think it has translation in English. That being said, I don't know if I looked well enough into it, but from the looks of it, it has a different graphic look than the original Dragon Quest X. They're making them all look very chibi-like. Which by itself wouldn't be bad if it weren't for the fact that the original game is not like that. But do correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, Super Mario RPG had a boss from Final Fantasy IV. Rubicante? Culex? One of those two. It was either Rubicante or Culex. Yes, Japanese exclusive MMO, which breaks my heart. Gives me another reason though to learn Japanese. Dragon Quest, Nier Automata, Monster Hunter World also did collabs with F14. They've had many collabs. I was going to say Assassin's Creed had one, but that wasn't 14, that was 15, wasn't it? But correct me if I'm wrong, maybe they also had 14. And then there was also Gato. the Japanese tokusatsu franchise by Keita Memiya. See, if they made a Kamen Rider collab, I would just explode and just drop everything and immediately just play the game. Like, I would schedule the stream, I would cancel all the plans we have for this week, and the rest of the week would be FF14. You know it. Or something out there like that, like a Doctor Who collab with Final Fantasy XIV. We need to have an MMORPG that just goes haywire with the collabs, like a lot of other games you see, like, you know, Multiversus, Brawlhalla, Puzzle and Dragons, card games like, what was the name of that card game? Battle Spirits, right? That has done collabs with Ultraman, Gundam, Kamen Rider, I don't remember what else. There's a lot of like mobile games that are massive multiplayer games but not an MMORPG, right? I want to see an MMORPG, you know, full 3D MMORPG done like that. And one that is like big on PC. Okay, it's logging me out, I think, because I was inactive for a while. Give me a moment. I'm about to go back in. I mean, FF14 is rumored to be making a deal with Sentai. What? Nani? No. Hold on a minute. Let me Google this immediately. What madness are you speaking? Nanda. Nanda それは。バカな。バカな。そんなバカな。You know, that would make me so happy if they make Super Sentai instead of Power Rangers. Because a lot of the problems that happen is that, unfortunately, Power Rangers overshadows Sentai and it breaks my heart. Oh my god, wait, what? Oh, no. I think I finally, like, lodestone free companies. What is that? In link shells, maybe. Guilds or... Okay, yeah. People doing their own Sentai costumes. A post on Reddit from 2016. Oh, is the Moonfire Fair returns to Eureka this year with Super Sentai? That's right, Call for Wars are making their way to Final Fantasy XIV. Ranger Pose emotes, and this was years ago, 2017 and 16. Dragon Quest X, can you play live in the US and China without a VPN? They do have free trial for the first expansion, I think, really. And FF14 did a collab with a non-Japanese TV show recently, can't remember what it is called. I believe it was Garo that I was mentioning. Because they did it years ago, and then they reignited that. They reintroduced it recently. Super Sentai Power Rangers will be one thing soon? I don't think so. What did you hear? Dragon Ball style power-up emote? Okay, hold on. Before we jump into Vana'diel, let's take a look at this madness. What is this? What the hell are they talking about? Because I'm seeing a bunch of interesting things. Some of these are probably years old by now, but still, yeah, 4 years ago. Power level I-370. Dragon Ball power-up emote, let's go. You know, Adventure Quest 3D has a similar one. It's just one of 14's many anime influences, which includes Super Sentai emotes, though that's not an anime, Garo crossover gear, and Yokai Watch weapons, minions, and a Whisper mount. They did a Yokai Watch collab thing. That is a thing, you've seen it, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you use this emote? Are you kidding me? Is that still available for players to get, or was that like an emote that you can only get for a limited time, though? That's what I want to know. Super Sentai emotes, though. Let me take a look at this. Nanda. Oh, that is definitely Sentai-like. I don't know if that is a particular pose. Look at that! Oh my god! Oh my god! I might be from Die Ranger, I'm not sure. That is so cool. Okay, they will end up on Mog Station eventually. You can still get that. You've seen that too? I'm gonna get that emote. I'm gonna get that emote if I can. I'm gonna spend money to get the emote. I don't care. And yeah, the Garo crossover gear is great. We don't need to see it though. We don't need to see it right now. But yeah, oh, are you kidding me right now? That is absolutely fantastic. Hello, Uger. Every day we make Gaiden want to play FF14 more and more. I know, right? I mean, it's relevant today because we're playing FF11. It's relevant to talk about that, but still. What are we watching, Uger? Yeah. You're watching me just go mad about things in FF14. No, I already told you, it is going to happen, and I think it's gonna be next month. Let's give the other games a little bit of a try. Why are they showing my desktop there? That was weird. But yeah, display capture is not on. That was weird. But yeah, you got to see my beautiful self again. Let's get back into FF11. Dragon Quest hat has jiggle physics in FF14, really? But here we are. You're still down to buy me myself, and I still can't believe you're suggesting something like that. What a sweetheart you are, Erurin. Ooh, look at this loading screen, though. I'm so happy playing this game, though. So I still need to get used to it. But I wonder if I will have the time for something that I have to spend money on every month, you know? Like, I'm starting to realize all these MMOs that I want to play so badly, I'm really not going to be playing them off the stream that much. As long as I'm playing with Winston Yu, I could do that. Excalibur is your server, right? Wait, is it Excalibur or Primal Excalibur? Primal Excalibur. I don't know what the difference is, since I don't play it yet. This game has an HD texture pack. How do I get it? Because I don't think I'm using it. So we still have the changes that I did last time I was playing. I increased the UI size a little bit more since the last time I played. And well, I was here in this area because I was talking to this little girl. And to open the monk house, if I understood correctly, you have to give her an item. But well, it's a different story. He's a devil? What makes you say that? But yeah, I feel like I would go for whatever is the role-playing server, if there is a role-playing server, or whichever one has the most role players in it. Of course, I want to get into a server that has the most people I know. Already in Excalibur, I can see that you, Mistweaver, along with the people you know are Rurin, and I think you are there too, Uger? I'm going to have you there. But there are other people I know that also play FF14, and I'm not sure if they're on the same server. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody did say that there are rumors that it's all going to come together. Like, all the servers are going to be able to play with each other. Cross-play, or whatever you want to call it. Is there cross-platform play in FF14, by the way? Like, it's available on consoles, right? Is it on the PlayStation 5, on the Xbox Series, Scarlett Johansson, Witch X, plus 24/7, whatever the name is? I don't remember, Ruger, I'm sorry. You know, my memory is joggy. It's all foggy with these things. Joggy, I don't know why I said that. Don't feel offended, you know I'm like that. Nexus mods. Oh, it's a Nexus mod, really? It's on Nexus mods. Let me take a look at that. You know that whenever the game goes silent, it's because I'm focusing on another window. So pardon me for that. Maybe there's a Nexus mod to prevent that from happening. The prime version of Ashen Bob's HD. The textures are twice the size as normal if you're doing endgame content, high density combat. Okay, I'm definitely not doing either of those things. Okay, so I also set a macro to open the quest window. Let me get reacquainted with the things I was doing. Oh, gain experience. Okay. 5,000 experience. Andoria. Speak to the guard in front of the gatehouse and complete Smash the Orcish Scout. What gatehouse? I think I'm gonna take a look at that. Let me Google that very quickly then. Speak to the guard in front of the gatehouse and complete Smash the Orcish Scout. Gonna just Google that verbatim like that. Smash the Orcish Scouts. And of course, any help you provide in the chat is much appreciated. Backseat gaming is more than allowed in this case, as long as you don't give me major spoilers on the story or something like that, I guess. And yeah, just do that and it will be much appreciated. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep checking the wiki. I know that it's something you need to do for FF11, and that sounds just perfectly wonderful for me. I have no problems doing that. If anything, it makes the experience kind of more fun, you know? Like playing an old school game. Not that I played them at the time that much, because well, my experiences were not like that when I was a little human, but like playing an old school game like Phantasy Star or Ultima or something very classic that had dungeons that you needed to draw by hand, or you had the strategy guide printed out in a magazine or something and you checked it out while you were checking the game. There's something fun to be said about that experience. Don't use mods with FF14, you'll get banned? Really? That sucks. Well, you know, the game by itself looks perfectly fine. No worries, Uger, thank you so much. Much obliged. I never play my mains quests off stream, so you and I would be in the same boat there. And we play on the Excalibur server on the Primal Data Center, which is a roleplay friendly server, and FF14 is crossplay with PlayStation. Okay. So they don't have it out on the Xbox, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Johansson, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, XX, 24/7, Z24++, or whatever the name is. Okay. That's a running gag I'm gonna be doing all the time. Every time I mention the new Xbox Series X, Y, Z, XC's, Synchro, Fusion, Summon, whatever the name is, I'm going to say it like that. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm looking at the wiki though. Let me see what we can do here. So it has to be a Sandorian Gate Guard. Defeat Orcish fodder in either Westrum 4, etc., etc. to obtain an Orcish axe. Return Sandorian trade the Orcish axe to the Sandorian Gate Guard to complete the mission. So the Gate Guards, let me see where I can find them. Just going like by one of the gates that leads outside. For example, the Rampier Gate that leads to Westrum 4. I've spoken to one of those guards before and they didn't have much to say, but maybe it's different now, or I didn't speak to the right guard. So let's make our way here. Just gotta keep checking the minimap. Well, not minimap, sorry, the map. Screw Xbox, they only have Halo now? Really? I mean, the only complaint I have is the weird names that they give for their consoles, which is why I keep doing that running joke. Otherwise, I have nothing bad to say about Xbox. I mean, I don't play on it. I don't play on the latest devices. I have an Xbox 360. The last time I played on it was like 2017, I think, or 2016. By the time I got my PC, I didn't touch that again. And it's not a coincidence that when I got a new PC, I didn't play it again, but it's not because I hate it or anything. Yeah, that guard didn't have much to say. I am Ashantir TK, a Temple Knight. I am one of the guards charged with overseeing Sandoria's Conquest campaign. Oh yeah, and they cast the Signet on me, the Signet. He cast that on me, but I think I already had that cast on me. And yeah, I'm taking part in the Nation's Conquest campaign. PC Master Race, yeah. I want to go on a supplies quest. I want to spend my conquest points. Okay, let me take a look at the Sandorian Gate Guard entry on the wiki also. These are the NPCs we should talk to in order to... Okay. Okay, this is not the right NPC. There are 3 in Sandoria, which are Ambrosian, Endrazion, and Grilaw. This is not any of them. Xbox owns Activision Blizzard. Well, yeah, because Microsoft owns it, right? I'm curious to see. I hope World of Warcraft is able to bounce back with Dragonflight. Let it be an exciting expansion to everybody that plays it. Because recently, I linked this on Discord, everyone. Recently, I read this amazing series, really well written, a documentary really, but you know, not a video, but like, not a video, but more like a documentary that's written, right? Maybe written is not the right, it's not the right term for that. But, that being said, I think... hold on a minute. Sorry, I lost track of things here. I think... What was I saying? I lost my train of thought, sorry. Oh yeah, it was... it showed you all the bad things that had happened with World of Warcraft. A few good things too, though. And all the drama that had happened with the game. And well, Blizzard by extension. Since 2004, since the game inception. And it was a fascinating read. Absolutely fascinating read. Wow. No pun intended. When I said wow right there. They have Elder Scrolls as well. But don't they have that in PC anyway? And Doom? Needs to figure out how to get a console port. It might be a good idea. And since Microsoft owns it, they might want to do something like that. I wonder how the hell they would do that though without changing the gameplay immensely. Okay, Gridlaw. There we go. Let's talk to Gridlaw. That's the person I was looking for, or at least one of the people I was looking for. They're receiving a cutscene. Let's go. A recruit? What do you want with this gatehouse? A mission, please. A mission, please. Like asking for like asking for, I don't know, something on a grocery store or something. Not much work for those wet-handed ears, but how about slaying orcish scouts? Only the yellowest of yearlings would run from that, and we've no work for cowards here. If you're to take the mission, I'll be happy to explain. Tell me more. Here's your mission. Orcish scouts roam outside. Kill one and bring me his axe as proof. You'll have to bring me an orcish axe. No other kind will do. Understand? That is all. You'll take the mission then? I accept. Bring me one of those axes and your mission will be a success. No running away now. We have a proud country to defend. Aye, aye. Aye, aye. Aye, aye, sir. Idiokai. Idiokai shimashita. But yeah, how would a WoW console port work? That would be interesting. I want to see more things consolidated like that and brought into the modern world for sure. FF11 brought into the modern world, it can mean multiple different things, right? In the case of this, I mean, for FF11, I just want to have the sub be both for FF11 and FF14. It would be one of the best things ever. It needs to be done. It needs to be done yesterday. You can hook a keyboard to a console to use it? Oh yeah, but it would still be really difficult though for people. Like, if you know that you have to use a keyboard to play it, it might drive people away. But it might be a start. It might be a start. Or maybe produce a controller that has a keyboard attached to it. Like the classic Phantasy Star Online GameCube controller, if anybody remembers that one. Just look it up, Phantasy Star Online GameCube controller, and you'll see the monstrosity that I'm talking about, but a beautiful monstrosity. Let's summon X and Meal. Of course, we're gonna get some people in here to take on those Orcish scouts. I think I could take on the Orcish scouts by myself, but I'm still gonna do it. Vana'diel, let's get a tank in here. And we're gonna be a party of 4 this time. I don't want to have too many. What do the icons mean, by the way? Are any of them a healer in particular? I'm gonna summon Cornelia because she kind of strikes me as a healer, but I'm not sure if she is. In any way. A buddy of mine was really enjoying FF14. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the ad break to be over to read what you're saying in case you can't hear me. Though Arurin, you are subscribed, so you may be able to, but I want to have everybody on the loop anyway. Let's find an Orcish scout. And get what we're looking for. Oh, actually, before that, let me take a look at my inventory. Okay, I have space. Yes, now we are jumping into the action, which is what I'm talking about. I'm very looking forward to the rest of the streams we're gonna have this week as well. That is not an Orcish scout, it's an Orcish fodder, but may as well warm up by facing it. And that's that. The monster was concealing a treasure chest. Let's interact with the treasure chest. I'm guessing it's gonna be locked. The chest is locked. I'll read chat in a moment. Let me see. Let's examine the log. 4, 5, or 6, the second digit. Okay. 4, 5, or 6. The first digit is odd. Still not enough information here. The first digit is odd and the other is 546. The combination is greater than 75. Okay. Okay. Still not enough information for me to guess. 2 chances remaining though. One of the 2 digits is 5. It could still... Okay, it's the second digit, so it's either... It's 95. No, yeah, I think it's 95. It can't be anything else. The first digit is odd, and the second is 4, 5, or 6. So, and it's greater than 75, so it can't be 50 something either. Wonderful. This should do it then. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. We have a tunic and a pair of brass mittens. Oops. Hold on. Gotta be careful with the navigation of the menus here. Just gotta be a bit patient with it. Not just click, 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 trying to get to the next menu. Brass mittens. Let me take a look at my equipment. I might be able to get something good right there for it. And I'll take care of an Orchid Scout as soon as I can. Well, FF14 learned how the MMO works from WoW, so why I can learn from F14 with a console port? Yeah, it's just that when FF14 launched, or at least when it was remade into a Realm Reborn, it was also done with consoles in mind, much like Elder Scrolls Online, because of the time it launched. World of Warcraft has been around since 2004, so it's a different story. It's like trying to make LOTRO into a console port too, you know? It's gonna have issues with the amount of skills that you can use and how to cycle through them and stuff. At least that's my look on it. I might be missing some element. Buddy of mine was really enjoying FF14 on PlayStation and he was playing on controller. Nice. Dragon Slayer in your community also plays FF14 on controller. Calyx Revenge! Thank you for that follow. Thank you, Superstar. If that's what you are. And oh, also thank you for the hydrate. Give me a second here. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-ba. You wish you had a sword? Well, I'm using a staff right here. I know what you're referring to, Arurin, but I'm a staff user. You want a sword? Ask, what's the name of this person here? Vana'diel. Not sure if I said the name right. A sword and shield. A nice combination right there. What was I going to do, though? I was going to hydrate. I'm drinking my tea right now, my good old Ceylon Black too. But I'm gonna go for that hydrate. Much appreciated. Posting game swords on Twitch? Yeah. The Emerald Sword. There's a reason why I call my moderators wielders of the Emerald Sword. It comes from the song by Rhapsody of Fire. And if you haven't heard it, go and listen to it as soon as you can. Yeah, if I can find a copyright-free version of that, it might be a good idea to make a cover and upload it to the Red Dimension. The Red Dimension being YouTube, in case you didn't know. We're gonna have a stream also on the Red Dimension this Saturday. Hold on. Just checking the enemies here. The Scarab Beetle is not aggressive. Why would he be? Why would it be, sorry. Orcish Fodder, these are not the ones I'm looking to fight though. But yeah, let's keep fighting them. Let's keep fighting and let's do some magic. Don't. This will start combat. Let's go. The battles don't take very long thanks to my alter ego friends here. So we have a treasure chest. Immediately we get a flask of echo drops, potion remedy silence. Yeah, let's get it just in case. Have I ever been afflicted with silence? I don't think I have. And an antidote, that's gonna be very helpful. WoW needs to clean the dumpster fire that they created in their game first before they work on anything else. Yes, yes. Hopefully Dragonflight brings something like that. But it goes beyond WoW, it goes into Blizzard Activision itself. It's not just World of Warcraft, so there's that too. I just keep finding Orcish fodder after Orcish fodder. No Orcish scout. So we have to go further. Further and further. Orcish grappler is what we're seeing right there. Let's wrestle. You want to do a grapple? I'm going to show you my figure 4 leg lock. Woo! My figure 4 leg lock. Gonna show you the Gogo Plata. Gonna show you the label lock. Let's go. Now those are grapples. How good are you able to do that? What about a headlock, a body scissors, something like that? I forget the names of grapples. Submission moves, Walls of Jericho, Boston Crab, let's go. Yeah. If I ever get back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, I'm gonna have to use the Dino Wrestler deck next. And start making all those professional wrestling references. Is there a class in FF14 that can suplex enemies or do something like that? So we can go to Suplex City, bitch! Or rather, send people to Suplex City. Yeah, that's more accurate. F5 the hell out of them. Tombstone pile drive them to hell. Yeah. I love pro wrestling. I have a love-hate relationship with it, but mostly I love it. And I love making as many references of it as I can. Maybe one day I'll play a pro wrestling game on the stream. What do I mean by suplex? A suplex is a wrestling move. Well, mostly in wrestling, but you may find it in other martial arts. Something like brawling and lotro could be, but it's more than just striking. It's more like a grappling, which is why I said that when I saw that Orcish grappler. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, I can just show you in Giphy. Just finding a GIF of a suplex. And you'll be able to see immediately what I'm talking about. Let me see. I mean, you can just Google it, but showing you. This is a suplex. Yeah, Brock Lesnar is the one doing that. He's the one that coined the term, the meme, Suplex City. When he was saying that in the main event of WrestleMania 31 against Roman Reigns, and he was doing suplex after suplex, and he went, Suplex City, bitch, and it became a huge meme after that. And he continued talking about it. They made shirts based on Suplex City. Here it is. This is a suplex, basically. A while ago, I also did... Here's another example of a suplex, because, of course, I'm going to make a reference to Kamen Rider now. Let me see. The Hongos... Oh, yeah, Suplex City. I thought I showed a Hongo suplex a while ago, but yeah. That's kind of a suplex as well. I think it is a suplex, yeah. I put it to Suplex City, but I'm not entirely sure right now. Maybe Monk class in FF14? Okay. It would be the closest, I guess. I get the feeling they can't do that, though. But it would be great if they could. Oh, what is that? You link right there, Kiba. Sabin suplex. Oh, yes. Hold on. I forgot to close the Opera window, but it's fine. Yeah. Okay, we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but yeah, this is a huge meme. The train boss fight where they suplex a train. I mean... Yeah. When does the suplex happen? Did I miss it already? I think I did. You're fighting a train, and yes, you can suplex a train. I probably missed it. But yeah, that's the legendary one. See, if they made a reference to the train fight in FF14, there's another reason to play it. You fight that train in an FF14 crossover event? I knew it! I knew it! Or rather, I should have known. I should have known. I am not disappointed. Those crossover events, how many of them are time limited though? I would imagine something like a collab is probably time limited, like, you know, crossover collabs that are not related to Square Enix or Final Fantasy itself. But if it's related to another Final Fantasy game, I can see them being there for like, well, forever. Because it would be a shame to miss them. Another bloody reason to play the game, I guess. The longer I wait, the more I'm missing out. I hate that missing out feeling. I mean, I want to play all the bloody MMOs in the world, or a certain number of them at least, to stop missing out on them, right? I wish I could have been in Final Fantasy XIV before it was a Realm Reborn, so I would not miss out on that experience, right? I wish I could have been in Vanilla WoW when it was Vanilla WoW, before the Burning Crusade launched in 2007. But there are only so many places you can be. Even somebody multidimensional like me can be everywhere at once. Seriously. Half of them are reoccurring limited time events. The other half are crossover raid chains. You love the crossover raids? If they are reoccurring like a festival, I'm okay with that. That's perfectly fine then. But yeah, they need to have something from every Final Fantasy game in there. It just needs to be done like that. Otherwise, it's a wasted opportunity. But I mean more than just a reference. I mean like, well, taking advantage of that multiverse that they're using there. I'm going deeper and deeper into the forest. And if I can't find what I'm looking for within like the next 15 minutes or so, I'm gonna go into the wiki. Forest Funguar, look at those. Can we check their level, by the way? Estimate target's relative strength. Seems like easy prey, okay. Right, they don't tell you their level specifically. And for that matter, let me check my level. Where's the status? I am level 13. Level 13 Black Mage. You recently did a crossover raid in the Omega chain where you fought Chaos from FF1. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, recently I found out about a prequel game they did to the first Final Fantasy that explains the whole Garland Chaos situation in an incredible way. I want to play that because I have played Final Fantasy 1. I was also playing Final Fantasy 2, but I ended up dropping the game. I'll pick it back up eventually. Orcish Mesmerizer. Let's see. Let's see if we can check it. Easy prey, they say. Okay. Let's fight the Mesmerizer then with stone. Always beginning with that. Yes, they have a range attack as well. But I'm gonna get in closer because I can't just keep casting stone over and over, I think. Nice, nice. Gotta remember to heal if my HP gets low after the battle. A flask of apple ole. Nice. Regen +2 for 180 seconds. Okay. Apple ole. Reminds me of Kamen Rider Game. Let's see. 30 out of 30 items. Let's sort this. Maybe we'll throw away some things. Okay, threw away something. We need to have at least one space for the Orcish Scout, wherever the places it is. Whoa! Getting a bit glitchy here. What is that outpost over there? I don't think I've gotten there yet. Just don't do a drinking in a Final Fantasy game every time you hear chaos. Okay, okay. Thanks for the warning, Kiba. What if I do a drinking game, but instead I do it with tea? I'm gonna get tea drunk. And yes, that is a thing. I'm not just saying it as a joke. That is a thing. To get tea drunk. Speaking of which, give me a second here. What I'm doing right now is to put the The tea I have left right now on the teapot on a thermos so that it doesn't get too cold, because I've waited a bit long as I'm drinking it. And it's getting a bit cold. That's the difficulty I have sometimes when I'm streaming, while I'm drinking tea, that I'm talking all the time, so I can't just keep drinking the tea. The trick I always do is that I drink it while there's a cutscene, in which I don't have to speak. But this game is not like that. Rather, the game we would be looking for, SOTOR would have that, ESO would have that, Final Fantasy XIV is going to have that. I mean, ESO, Final Fantasy XIV have times in which you do speak. Like, your character does speak, and of course I'm going to say it out loud. But there are times in which the other NPCs are also speaking. The word chaos is said 10 times before the first mission. Like, it is a big thing in Final Fantasy in general. Or at least that's my impression looking at something like Dissidia Final Fantasy. You had the Warriors of Chaos and the Warriors of Light, I think, or something like that. But I don't remember how it went exactly. It's a nice introduction to a lot of the characters from the franchise before playing the game. Oh yeah, and I did play a little bit of Final Fantasy VIII in a demo a long time ago. You know, a CD demo on the PlayStation. I actually played that. And I had a great time playing that. It was wonderful. And I think every time you kill something, you say chaos? Really? Are you joking now, or is that really a thing? That sounds kind of weird. What is this area here? What is this area for? I'm gonna have to see where I can find an Orchid Scout, since I can't find one, but I see an outpost here. Let's see what this is about. I think I had something to do in an outpost? Let me take a look at my objectives here. GOV training regime, the entrances to dungeons, Ambusque, Gorpa, Mazorpa, and Mara, all for one. Unity Concord guides. Oh, I didn't speak to this person. Urbulane in southern Sandoria. I'm gonna have to do that later, I guess. We're continuing to gain nice experience, 2,000 out of 5,000. The game is not as grindy as I thought it would be, but from what I've heard, it has been changed in recent years to not be as grindy as it used to be. It appears that you have arrived at a new survival guide provided by the Adventurers Mutual Aid Network. Common sense, something something. You should not be able to perfectly similar tones throughout the world. Oh, really? I need to interact with these books. I didn't know you could also teleport to them. Elite training, field support. Okay. Teleportation assistance, other mysteries. What is that? The meticulously eliminated text within explains an adventure in the trial of the location in previous books visited after paying a sum of gil or the requisite amount of taps. Yeah, because I don't have any regions to travel to. It's the first one I interact with. But I want to see any changes to make. Select by region, select by content. No, never mind. Oh, okay. By region or by content. Okay. Tomorrow is your 2 graduation. Congratulations, Silas. Nice. Nice. Congratulations are in order. I hope everything goes well with it. I hope it's a fantastic, climactic day. Welcome to the border shop. If you trade me on used equipment, I'll add their value to your country's region points. I see that your home country has controlled this region. Feel free to browse through my wares. Hold on a minute. Let's first take a look at my equipment. I might be able to equip something that might be better. Well, not that. Nothing on the head, nothing on the neck. I also have these equipped already. Nothing on the waist, nothing on the back. What am I wearing right now? The Elven Jerkin. Yeah, the defense is better. I will not be able to equip any headgear, but it might be better. You looked at how many times he says it in game? Who is he? Chaos itself? Garland? I don't know. Oh, and it does change my appearance! Nice! Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that appearance. I look very nice like this. I kind of prefer the way I look like this than the other look. It kind of hides the weird model. You know, the weird, like, long-necked model. The main protagonist. Okay, okay. Oh, no, wait. Before I go back to that border shop, let's see what other equipment I might be able to get. Just checking just in case. Yes, I have brass mittens in there, but I don't think I can equip them. Can I? No, yeah. What is the reason why I can't equip it? Because it's heavy armor or something like that? Like, you can be any class in the game, so... I don't know. Okay, yeah, let's sell the rest of the stuff we're not using. How do I know if I'm using something or not? Do I just have to remember it? It's gonna be gray, but the arc shield is also gray. Let's sell this one, though. 338 G, let's go. Brass mittens. Right, we know we're not using that one. We get Gil, and I think we're also getting the country region thingy. Flintstone, Beastman seal. Okay. 1,000 times, and that's not counting the other people that say it. Nice. So I am going to be saying that when I play it because I'm going to be reading all the dialogue out loud. Why wouldn't I? I'm going to a school where someone told me to help myself and the Sarah Grace bought me, so I'm not going to end well. I'm sorry to hear that, Silas. Well, here's all the best wishes so that the experience gets better. Ah, it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. It's silly, but just tune them out of your life if you're able to. I'm not somebody that can provide the best of advice for that. I'm not equipped for that. So the best I can do is to give you these best wishes. I truly mean them. But an orcish scout is what we're looking for. I'm just gonna keep exploring because I might as well explore this entire forest. Seems to be safe enough. I am level 13. I have a whole party with me, and if it gets more difficult, I can summon more people. It's wonderful to have a party like this. It's wonderful. Is there any penalty? Is there any, like, is there any caveat to having too many people? Too many, like, alter egos with you? Does anybody know? I'd like to know that. Orcish... No, Goblin Digger. I thought that was an orcish enemy. Goblin Thug. This is not the area we're looking for, I guess. We're gonna have to see where this leads to. We're going in quite deep. By the way, on the next ad break, which is in about 4 minutes, I'm gonna go AFK. As I usually do during this time, because there are some things I take care of during this time. Your teacher has your Discord account too. Time to get a new Discord account, Silas. If that's a bad thing, I think it's time to get a new Discord account. There is no limit to how many you can have, and you can also switch between them. Just, you know, be careful when you do that. Get a new Discord account. Disconnected entirely from that. Yeah, if anybody ever has a Discord account for school or work or anything, make a separate one for that. Or make a separate one for your personal stuff. Whichever one comes first or second, whatever. Just separate them. Because you can have others for other reasons. It's perfectly alright to do that. If I ever get into a job that's gonna, or some education that's going to require a Discord account, I'm going to make a new one. I'm just going to make a new one altogether. You're not going to see Kaiden number something something, I forget my number, in there. Absolutely not. It's good to explore though. Good to be getting deeper and deeper into the world. I have no idea where I'm going exactly. Okay. Might as well come here. What the hell? I'm curious. Let's go to East Rome 4 and see where this leads to. I might be getting myself into danger, I might be getting myself killed, but what the hell is the spirit of exploration? I know the risks I'm taking. Let's go. So where are we? This is a brand new map for me. Run 4, the Cheval River. Okay, I think what I'm gonna try to do is go around a little bit, like go here this way, and go back to West Run 4 if I can find the Orcish scouts I'm looking for around here. Might be good to still fight some enemies though, to get more experience, since I'll need the experience anyway. Is my party with me? I'm gonna have to respawn them. I forgot about doing that. Is it because I went into a new map? I'm guessing that's the reason why. So let's spawn Cornelia. Then Vana'diel. And then... no, I have to do it again. And then External. That will do. Actually, I'm going to stay right here because this is a safe enough area, I think. And I will be back. Gonna go AFK now. I'll leave you with my VSinger Kamen Rider covers. Well, most of them are Kamen Rider, there are a few that are not though. As always everyone, stay connected to the multidimensional portal. I'll be back.
時代をゼロから始めよう伝説は塗り替えるもの今アクセルを解き放て空が熱くよみがえれ空が誇りのエナジー空が強くあるために No fear, no pain 愛の前に立つ限り No fear, no pain 恐れるものは何もない感染独走俺が超えてやる超変身仮面ライダー空が遠くの地平線から光あふれてくるように君の未来は始まったばかり誰も急ぐ道君だけに見える明日へ走れ大空に青大地に命背中を押す風海原に波繰り返す響き今始まりの君へ
仮面ライダーストロンガ
ー走れ空を飛べブラックサタンを倒すまで守るぞ平和を日本のカート燃えるぜ正義の心未 日常必殺転職男の命をかけてゆくその名は仮面ライダーストロンガーBeating heart 100%して君だ Back burning heart King cause one and only 君が世界に存在している意味を知りたくない Back beating heart Back burning heart そこに隠れてても何も始まんない閉ざされたドアをその足で壊せ目に見える不安の数えて止まらないで夢に乗る破ってく目に見えないつながり信じて動き出そう You got to change, breaking the chain 飛ばしてく明日へ Don't be afraid, world is the stage, go Back beating heart King cause one and only
魔法の指輪ウィザードリング今を生きる魔法使いはその輝きを両手に宿し絶望を希望に変える
マジかマジでマジだショータイムまるで透き通ったよ重なる時の衝撃誰だって奇跡信じてみたいきっと必要不可欠のエナジー心のため夢とよそい意味で裏切ってくれるものマジックタイムトリックじゃない魔法披露半端ねえぞ曲のルーツもぐり込んで希望を救い出そう Life is short time とびきりの運命ドライブ無茶しても昨日今日明日未来全ての涙を宝石に変えてやるぜマジかマジでマジだショータイム読み切れない雑誌のページ読まなくちゃいけな気になるよ部屋の隅積まれたゲームソフトやらなくちゃ意味がないのかな手振りの向こうの君に喋りかけているのに君は表情一つ変えてはくれない
Thank you for waiting. Sorry to interrupt that fantastic song from Yu-Gi-Oh! But hey, if you want to see the full thing, just go to my YouTube channel. It's one of the first videos you will see. It's like on the front page of my channel. But here we are. Look at this party. Look at this superstar squad right here. Look at this absolute superstar squad. Deserves a screenshot for sure. Now, what was I going to do next? We were still looking for an Orcish scout. Yes, we're gonna go around here a little bit. Going back into West Room 4, and if we don't find what we're looking for, we're just going to... There's an Orcish grappler. This is an Orcish area, at least. But yeah, if we can't find what we're looking for, then we're going to take a look at the wiki. Or Google it or whatever, right? Of course, if you have any help to provide, it is most welcome in the chat as to where to find the Orcish Scout. So we can get that Orcish axe and complete that quest. Because there's a difference to how they're called. Some of them are quests, some of them are missions. Well, this is a record of eminence. Maybe that's the word I should be using? I don't quite know the difference. Hey, what is this? What is that? Glowing object. Hold on. Nani kore? Login point. Ah, for okay. I'm guessing that's for crafting. Interesting. Okay. First time I see that one. 2 enemies there. I want to fight them. Because I want to see what it's like to fight 2 enemies at once. So let's begin with magic. I cast stone. Yes, it's 2 of them immediately. Why am I not able to attack? Oh, okay. Level up! There we go. Level up. Can we get an exclamation mark level up in the chat? Oh, you just sneezed and you sounded like a kitten. Really, Silas? I've heard people that sound like that when they sneeze. That sounds so cute. We could also be fighting those worms, but there's no good reason to do so. Hold on, one more time, let me check my inventory because... yeah, there's a lot of space. Oh, actually, let's consume an item. Let's get that salted hair. And that will do the trick. If eating looked like that, IRL, it would be very fancy, wouldn't it? Like you just shoot your arm up and it does that. That would be nice. You just made homemade soup? Nice. What kind of soup is it, Silas? I love soups. One of my favorite meals also. Along with pies. And well, it's not a meal, but also along with tea. Or where do you send a picture? You can put it in media sharing on the Discord. We used to have a channel for IRL pictures. Maybe I should bring it back. Depends on how many we end up having. Media sharing can be like screenshots of games, can be tweets, videos you see. IRL pictures like that one. There's also the music channel though. So if you're sharing music, try to share it on the music channel. I saw Blendrill share something earlier that looked interesting. Like a tea meme or something, so I'm gonna look at it later. After the stream. And hey, even if I don't respond to some of the music you put there, it doesn't mean I'm not looking at it. Trust me, I listen to all the songs you post in there. It's not like you're posting 1,000 songs per day or something. Some of those I even play in Beat Hazard 2, which is fun. Though I haven't played that in a while. Maybe it's time to return to it. Okay, I could not find an Orcish scout going along this route. So what I'm gonna do right now is go to the wiki. Let's see what we can find. Orcish scout. Defeat Orcish fodder. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm looking at the wiki. It's telling me to defeat Orcish fodder. So never mind. In either Westruun Fort, Gelsba Outpost, or Lathen Plateau to obtain an Orcish axe. So it's not an enemy called Orcish Scout. So I just have to continue killing the fodder there. Defeating them. Just sent it? Nice. Let me take a look at it. I think I can take a look at it very quickly now. What do we have here? I'm actually going to have soup after the stream. What is that? What is that thing? What the hell have you done there? What is that thing, Silas? That's madness. Baby soup. Well, I hope it's delicious at least. Nice. Yeah, the soup I'm gonna have is way more traditional than that. but I like it. Are those jelly babies or a different type? Like the fourth Doctor, when he offers you a jelly baby, you have to accept it. Why wouldn't you take a jelly baby? Unless you're on a huge diet, which is understandable. Or some medical condition. Maybe you can't even chew jelly babies without messing up your teeth or something. Would that be considered a diet? Yeah, it could be considered a diet, right? I don't know. Perhaps we should ask the Doctor, because, you know, her name, his name is the Doctor. Orcish fodder, there we are. There's the rascal. Bring it on, let's fight. Oh, there's this song, nice. I haven't heard this song in a while. It's the song that I got familiarized with before I started playing the game. Oh, and it's just me. I didn't summon the other alter egos yet. Alright, let's do it then. Let's see, mana font, weapon skill. Let's do a heavy swing. I'm not able to do it yet, okay. Still have to build some TP. Too late though, the battle is over. We didn't get the Orcish axe, sadly. We're gonna have to defeat a lot of them. This is where it gets really grindy, I think. Let's summon... Yeah, let's summon some people here. I'm gonna make it be different ones this time. I'm gonna have it be Tenzin. Oh, they're plastic babies, okay. They kind of did look like they were made of jelly. Yeah. Okay, Tenzin, then Joachim. Joachim? Sounds like you pronounce it Joachim, but I'm not sure. Your voice has reached the far east and called me to your side. It's by your hand that the seeds of hope have begun to bear fruit. I love the look of him. And then we can have Mili Aliapo. Let's have it like this. I don't know if any of them is a healer, but let's find out the hard way. Oh, and let's heal. Let's heal. Just to be on the safe side. Hey, I won the turn! I hope I do get to meet them in the game someday. And no, I still didn't get to heal enough. I'm at 189 health, which is not all of it. We might as well defeat some of the Orcish grapplers that we're seeing here. Oh, and here it is though. They're attacking now. Bring it on then. They immediately came with the aggro. Let's go. Let's go then. Alright, I feel like I should recover more than this though. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. I'm gonna drink some tea in the meantime. That's how I recover my health. Or maybe it's my mana, or maybe it's both. I don't know. I think if you're drinking a good quality tea, you are recovering your mana with that mostly because of the caffeine, the theanine, whatever you prefer to call it. But at the same time, it's also recovering a little bit of health. That's the thing. But it's both. It's like a little bit of health. Like, you know, you're recovering, let's say 500 mana and 100 HP. Maybe that's how it is. Dragon Quest X was the first MMO on the Nintendo Wii. The first one though, were there more? I'm surprised more by the fact that that's implying that there were more. Still, that's an impressive feat. I wish I could like... Maybe I would be able to have like an offline hack version of Dragon Quest X on my Wii, which I haven't used in a while, by the way. You just reminded me of that, Kiba. I need to get back on it because there's good things in there to get in shape. I have Wii Fit Plus and I have Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort, and I haven't touched them in a long effing time. Breaks my heart. It goes to show you the priorities I take. But exercising, man, it's just so tough for me most of the time. Let's keep doing that magic. And I noticed my other companions haven't attacked. I think they only attack when I hit the attack button. I lost a little bit of health, but it's manageable. Joaquim Cat's Poisoner. Joaquim successfully removes Hajigen's poison. Nice, did you see that? So Joaquim is a healer from the looks of it. Or a debuffer. Or well, no, debuffer is not the right term, but he removes debuffs. That's what I mean. Debuffer. Okay, let's unlock this chest if we can. The second digit is even. Let's see. One of the two digits is 7. So the first digit is 7. The second digit is even. So 72, 74, 76, 78 are our possibilities. Or 70 maybe. So that's 5 still. Let's examine the log one more time. The second digit is 1, 2, or 3. Okay. I think we have our number here. It's gotta be 72. Let's give it a try. There we are. But we may not be collecting the items in here. It depends on what they are. An antidote, a brass cap. The brass cap could be good for me. Let me pick it up and see if I can equip that. Oh no, wait. I can't equip headgear with this item on. And now that I see it, it makes sense. Before I equipped it, I saw that. And well, you can see it now. You have a hood on, so it makes sense. That's actually good game design there. Good game design. But the ones we're looking for are orcish fodder, not orcish grapplers. Nevertheless, let's fight this enemy here. Let's fight it. Ikuzo! Fight! But yeah, they are not going to drop the orcish axe I'm looking for, I think. So I need to be mindful of that. Yeah, Kiba, these are interesting tidbits that you're sharing in the chat, by the way. If you have any others, feel free to share, because you know I love to talk about these sorts of things. These sorts of information. Dragon Quest X actually have a time where you can play for free without paying the subscription. So they have a free trial. That's good. I'd love to play that too. I'd love to play it. I also completed the first Dragon Quest. I completed the first Final Fantasy, the first Dragon Quest, and the first Phantasy Star a while ago. 2020 actually. 2020 is when I did that. My objective was to play through all of them, but, well, you know, I don't have as much time anymore. And I wonder if I should do it on the stream instead. It would take an eternity at the rate I'm going. Unless I drop every other game, right? It's called Kid Time, not the free trial. Okay. Kid Time. Is that meant to be like for kids then? Like a parent control thing so they can't see the chat maybe? That's an interesting way to go about it, if that's the case. A franchise like Dragon Quest though, I can easily see that, given the nature of how Dragon Quest looks and presents itself. It's for anybody? Okay. It may be like the way they use the word junior in Japan sometimes. There we go, an orcish fodder. Let's go. We'll start with magic then. Casting stone. Ikuzo. Let's fight. Tatakai no toki da. Tatakai no toki wa imma. Tatakai no toki ga kita. We have a remedy. What is this for? Remedy status ailments, works on paralysis, silence, blindness, poison, and disease. That's a universal potion there. Universal solvent, you might say. So it's very helpful. Oh yeah, and I still have 29 items. We're doing fine. I forgot that I consumed the smoked meat right there, whatever it was called. Its time lasts for 2 hours every afternoon, and no age verification software will restrict players from logging on. Oh, so you can... Okay, that makes sense. That's an interesting way to limit it. I can see it that way. Though it kind of sucks if you want to go into a dungeon or a raid, if the game has those things with a party, because you're going to be very limited with your time. Like, when the 2 hours are up and you're in the middle of a dungeon, what happens? You get forcibly logged out? That would suck. That would suck. But well, it's part of the limitation of playing for free. Seems like an interesting way to go about it. Sure, but you have 2 hours of free time, no subscription. Yeah. I could see myself playing like that. Except when it comes to raids and dungeons. That would be the big problem. But otherwise, it sounds like a great way to go about it. Like, it also limits my time to prevent the addiction too. Like, it's killing multiple birds with one stone. We're gonna have to fight this grappler, I think. Better if we do, I think. Yeah. Stop what you're doing! Fight me! There we go. Yeah, you can tell Joaquin is doing some sort of healing. At least most of the time when you see a character in an MMO doing a melody or something, they're most likely healing. Or buffing or doing something like that. Let's see if we get anything out of this chest right here. The combination is less than 36, okay. Hey, whoa, Vlindril! How's it going? The second digit is even, okay. Less than 36, the second digit is even. How's your Wednesday going? I saw the link you posted earlier in Music Heaven, but I haven't actually looked at it. I'm gonna look at that later on the stream. Seems to be a T-meme of sorts, so immediately got my attention. The second digit is 6, 7, or 8, so it's 6 or 8. We still need more information than this, though. 6, 7, or 8. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, this is gonna be a bit difficult. I'm gonna have to guess 26. There's a lot of possible guesses here. If I don't get it, that's perfectly fine. Might not have what I'm looking for anyway. The correct combination was 16. Okay. Fair enough. There were a lot of possible combinations for that one. Video game fishing, best way to spend a Wednesday. Nice. What video game are you doing that in? FF14 by any chance? Yes, 14 again. By the way, Blindra, we were talking about when I finally get into the game. And, you know, all the people I want to play with, because there's a lot of you that I'll be able to play with immediately. So what server are you on? That's the question, because everybody else that I talked to today seems to be on Primal, Excalibur. I still don't understand that data center thing. Was it ever explained to me? The Primal thing? Oh, was it regional? Is that what that was? I don't remember. You know, some data centers are North American, European, Japanese, etc. And yeah, Japanese instead of Asian. Instead of a continent. Though it could be Asian too, but I could see something like China and Japan being separate in terms of servers. The enemy, Orcish fodder. I see one. That's what we're looking for right here. Let's begin casting stone. The battle begins. Tatakai no toki da. Tatakai. Tatakai. Tatakai intensifies. That's a Kamen Rider meme reference. A data center server cluster. There's a few per country. Soon we can hop up to any server on your country's data center. Okay. Okay, still a little bit weird to me, but okay. Per country, any server on your country's data center. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm going to save this as a note so I can look into that after the stream. We can go to any data center in your country. Still confuses me. But well, we'll see how it goes. So it's not as cross-server as I thought it might be. And you're in the server Hyperion, which is on the Primal Data Center, but we'll be able to play as long as you're NA regardless. Okay. Okay. A data center like a folder for servers. Okay, that makes more sense to me. It does sound like a regional thing, like I thought. You know, like if we look at it from LOTRO terms, there's the North American servers and the European servers. So those two would be the data centers. The server clusters. Other games have something similar like that going on. Let's attempt to unlock this now. Examine the lock. The first digit is 5, 6, or 7. That narrows it down quite nicely. That already is helping. The second digit is even. Okay. The first digit is even, so it's 5 or 7. No, wait, 6. Sorry. 6. So it's a digit that starts with 6. That is guaranteed. That is guaranteed for sure. If anybody can swing an emerald sword right there, I would appreciate it, since I'm busy doing this. The combination is greater than 53 and less than 73. Well, yeah, that doesn't help me much. Oh, I'm gonna have to guess this one, I think. Okay, the second digit is even. I'm gonna go for Order 66. Like Palpatine would say, but no, it was 68. Alright. Alright then. Nothing I could have done about that. Not much that could be done. Soon you can access any folder on your PC, but not a different PC. PC, yeah, you're fine, Kiba. Don't worry about it. Though I appreciate it. PC? What do you mean by PC, though? It can't be what I think it means. Well, let's keep searching for orc fodder. This is where the game gets grindy. We might spend the rest of the stream here. Or a good chunk of it, at least, as we're still looking for that orcish axe. Maybe it was inside that chest, but I couldn't get the lock open, sadly. Yeah, it's just that I don't see myself paying for a subscription for FF11 if I'm just going to play it once per week or so. If I'm able to get more time on Fridays, I could fully dedicate them to Final Fantasy. Like, we have one half of the stream Final Fantasy 11 and the other half 14 or something like that. But I mean, isn't the same going to happen to 14 if I play it? Like, when I do sub to it, I mean, I'm gonna start with the free trial. The free trial is good enough to get started with, I think, from what I hear, but take a look at how often I play these games. As I said, I don't really play them off the stream, and if I do, I don't really advance through the story that much, if at all. Consider the country the data center is on as different computer. Oh, right. Okay. Right, within the same country, within the same computer, so to speak. But, well, is it a country or... Is it more of a country or more of a continent? Or like a region? Because if it's a country, then it would be problematic. Otherwise, if it's a region or a continent, then it's okay. Region? Okay, yeah, because you mentioned North America. Otherwise, if it's only the United States, that's gonna be problematic. Yeah, actually, Miss Weaver is from Europe, and he seems to be on the North American Excalibur, or I think it's North American at least. But that's where I would go, Blindrel, because seems like a lot of people are there. But now I have the mental note that you're in Hyperion. I'm gonna try to remember that. The name, I mean. But if we're all able to play within the same cluster, that will do the trick. Amiku, great to see you! Is your first time chatting there? That's weird. It feels like you've been here before, for some reason. Glad you could make it to the stream, I'm doing fine. We are looking for orcish fodder here, because I'm looking for an orcish axe. You can play with Excalibur players easily, it takes 20 seconds to travel to me? Really? Oh, that does the trick then. It can be the other way around, I assume. You feel like you have, yeah. Hope your day is going well, also. I'm having a great time just playing FF11. I really want to keep playing this game, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to afford 2 subs for FF14 and FF11. Not sure if you saw the Q&A that they did recently on Monday. Yeah, it was 2 days ago that they did it. And somebody asked the question, will there be a joint sub? And the developer that answered that said that they want to, but I don't think it's up to the developers. Yeah, they asked the question. Actually, this is a good time to show it. It was an Ask Me Anything on Reddit me see if I can find it. AMA with the producer and director. It is. Thank you. Had a great day at work. Oh, that's good to hear. They need to do what to do with WoW? What do you mean, Kiba? RuneScape did it, so I don't know why FF wouldn't. RuneScape did it. Yeah, because I know that there are different RuneScapes. I don't know the specifics of it, but there you are. There you are. It's a no-brainer, I think. It's a no-brainer. It needs to be done. Now, the first question that was asked on this AMA was... Yeah, the first question that I see. There's more. But we just need to look at this question. By Shadow Kawasaki. Would you be willing to consider bundling 11 plus 14 subs again like they were doing 14.1.0? This is interesting. I didn't know that happened, actually. Even if it was a slightly more expensive subscription. Like, maybe have two different sub options for 14 and 11, I guess. One that is the regular sub for 14 and one that is a little bit more money, but you still get more bang for your buck because you're not subbing for both of them at the same time. I think that would allow more 14 players to try the game with minimal inconvenience to them. We would like to consider this for the future. Okay, that's all they said. I thought they said more than that. But yeah. Final Fantasy is so greedy with money, so I worry they never will. Ah, that breaks my heart. It's more like Square Enix is the one, right? I mean, players love FF14. Players love FF14 so much, so I don't think it's a matter of just FF14 being so greedy. If they were really that greedy, players wouldn't like it. Because when an MMO gets really greedy with money, the player base is going to leave and going to be calling it out as they should. You're gonna get paid to win, you're gonna get crazy with the microtransactions, you're gonna be called out and blacklisted. Well, not blacklisted, but kind of, right? That's how it was with RuneScape. I really hope they do so. Because I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to have money for both of them. Especially if I end up playing one more than the other. If you want greedy, have you seen Nexon games? You play Mabinogi, so you know. Is that from Nexon? Mabinogi, I've heard so many great things about it. At least it looks very interesting when it comes to the graphics. I want to play all these MMORPGs. There's only so much time and money. Even if you just go for free-to-play versions, there's only so much time. I mean, look at me this week playing 3 MMOs. Tor, Lotro, FF11. And that's all the time I play them this week. The problem with alcoholism. It is from Nexon, it's pretty much a pay to have fun? Really? That sucks. But Mabinogi is free and it's anime style, you might like it. I've seen a little bit of it, that's why I said it looked interesting. It looks like I want to play it, but yeah. I love the look of it. I'm still looking for some orcish fodder. This is where FF11 gets grindy, I think. Just looking for the enemy and getting the right drop from them. The Dragon Nest jellies. That sounds like a delicious sweet to get. Like a jelly baby, as I was mentioning earlier. Am I in the wrong area? Well, I looked in the wiki and... in West Rome 4 is where you'll find the orcish fodder and they'll drop the orcish axe. No. Backseat gaming is allowed. You're fine, Amiku. Give me all the hints. As long as you don't give major spoilers on the story or anything like that, I guess. No. Guide me. Take the steering wheel. It's up northwest? Okay. Okay, thank you very much for that. Northwest on this map, I assume. Unless you mean another map. Near the Gelshpa outpost, but I don't know what that is. Did you mean this outpost right here? Oh yeah, I should probably set a marker or something. I haven't used that feature. FF14 strength there is that the only thing you can buy additionally is some outfits, mounts, stuff like that. I wish they didn't have that since they did have a required sub. Well, yeah, it's the modus operandi of all MMOs now. The MO of MMOs. I love that. A nice pun right there. Is the little stick to the north? The little stick. The coordinates. You can give me the coordinates. Yeah. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to properly use them. I know it's the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. The weapons have a chance of breaking and the jelly prevent it from happening. Oh, and weapons enchantment level can go backwards. That sounds stressful. Oh, how are things going? Going well. We're having a chat and getting some help from Amiku here on things. I'm still looking for the orcish fodder, like that one over there, to get that orcish axe. Can we attack it from here? With the stone? Too far away. Around E4? Okay. I'll look at it after we take care of this enemy here. Oh yeah, we're talking about a lot of things related to FF14. And the biggest point of conversation for me here is the hope that they make a joint FF11 and FF14 sub. Because for now, I'm not sure if I'm just going to go for the game. I find a fire crystal? Okay. Let me see then. E4. Oh yes, it's as you said, to the northwest. That little corner over there. Oh yes. This looks like an outpost. There we are. This is chock full of orcish troops. Thank you so much, Amiku. Now it's really gonna get heated. The battle will truly be joined. Da! Tatakae! Ikuzo! Oh, whoops. Hold on. There we go. We have a good party. We're doing well. All is fine. If you didn't accept the quest, you won't get the axe. I did accept it. I talked to the person. Did I accept it by doing that? Hold on. Let me go for the treasure chest. Maybe that's why I haven't gotten the axe, but I think I did accept it. Let's see this chest first. No, yeah, I got the cutscene with the NPC and everything, and I accept it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that counts as accepting it. One of the 2 digits is 8, okay. Yeah, the first FF11 stream that I did last week for the anniversary, I got a lot of help from a lot of people. Much appreciated. The FF11 superstars coming in with the 8. The second digit is 0, 1, or 2. So there we go, it's 80, 81, or 82. I can just guess it right here. Wonderful. Let's start guessing then. The logs combination is greater than 80. Yes, 81 or 82. I have 3 guesses left and 2 numbers left. All is good. We'll be able to get it like that, I think. Very nice. Do we get it from... I'm going to leave these items, I think. My inventory is getting a bit full. Do we get it from the chests, or does it just drop without the chest drop? Let's battle this mesmerizer here, might as well, to get rid of the enemies. I'm happy they never had a subscription for Adventure Quest 3D, Kiba. Yeah. It's the model that they used. They had all the cosmetics. It was Fashion Quest 3D for that reason. And that's how they got their money on AQ3D, basically. With the Dragon Gems. Is that what the currency was called? I don't even remember anymore. Dragon Crystals? Oh, yeah. So it doesn't drop it. Let me check again, because it was it's at 30. I'm glad you reminded me. Okay, there we go. It's at 28 now. Ugh. That was close. Lots of Final Fantasy players do enjoy Adventure Quest 3D? That sounds great. I'm glad to hear that. I am so glad to hear that. I can see that. They kind of have a similar, like, visual appeal to them. I'm seeing a lot of orcish everything else, but not an orcish fodder. It's in my inventory? Oh, really? Oh, there it is. There's the blasted thing. Oh, for heaven's sake. How long has it been there? I must have picked it up without picking it up from the chest. Thank you so much, Amiku. How long would I have been doing this if I hadn't noticed it? You love me so much. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or I don't know how I should take that. Probably the first one I killed, that would make it even more funny. Well, I got a lot of experience, I guess. What level am I? I'm level 15. I was level 13 when I started. I also had the other objective. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Welcome everyone, I am your favorite superstar, the multi-dimensional Tajigen Kaiden. Nice to meet you. This is par for the course on my stream. It's a compliment, alright. Thank you for that. No, seriously, I get to be really scatterbrained, so when you help me out with those things, it's much appreciated. I have this sneaking suspicion that I have ADHD, but I haven't been able to get a full diagnosis yet, so I'm not fully claiming that I have it for that reason, because I know there's a tag on Twitch for that. I would definitely be using it. And yeah, that's one of the big reasons why I'm suspicious of it. Some people call it Airbnb from Final Fantasy XIV. What are you talking about, Kiba? Well, Adventure Quest 3D? Why would they call it Airbnb? Like it's a home or something? It's like a temporary place where you go? Like a hotel? That's kind of a funny, but also kind of a sad name. Like, it's a full game on its own. I understand why some people have apprehensions about it, given how mobile-based it is, but at the same time, I don't know.
Supernova Explosion.
Amikunoa with the tier 1 subscription. And you got the victory jingle from King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited match. As you got the Supernova Explosion. Yes, let's activate that reverb. Amikunoa, you are indeed a superstar. Not just an FF11 superstar, but a superstar nonetheless. However, now, wherever you may go, whether it's Vana'diel, Eorzea, Cornelia, Jupiter, Italy, Normandy, Spain, Mexico, the Taino territory, Puerto Rico, other planets, other dimensions, you have now exploded from a bright superstar into an even brighter supernova. That stuff is much appreciated. Thank you for that love. Thank you for the love. No, I'm the superstar? Hell yeah, I'm a superstar. Are you kidding me? Who do you think you're talking to? But you are. You all are as well. I like to think that I'm an absolute peacock of a person just flaunting the hell out of myself, but you know the great thing about that is, I will be a cheerleader for you too, just in that same way. You're Italian though, that's wonderful. So there you go. I had no idea you were Italian, Amiku. By any chance, you did mention you played 14 the other day, I think, right? Are you in a European server there? And, oh, absolute color change. I gotcha, Kiba, I gotcha. I'm going to stretch before I do that. Well, let's change the color of the outfit. If you remember any of the outfit colors while I'm stretching, Kiba, do you have a particular preference? There's 5 variations. You know, combining the purple, the gold, the platinum, and the silver. And gray and black and all that. German, Italian, you're in America? No, you're fine. You're not confusing me. Just wondering. Like, you know, you can be from a country and then live in another country, of course. I'm stretching right now, by the way. Platinum and gold, okay. Which one would this be? Well, I'm not sure if I have one that's exactly platinum and gold. I have a couple of gold outfits. I'm gonna go for this one then. Well, it's not so much platinum as it is white, but I like to prefer to think that it's platinum. Let's go for this one. Let's go for this one. This one will do the trick. Thank you for the color change, Kiba. Your dad was from Sicily. Sadly, you never met him. A lot of people haven't met their fathers. Sorry to hear that, Amiku, but yeah. It's a normal situation in that sense. My 2 grandfathers, I never met them. One of them passed away recently. Never met the fellow. I mean, I saw him like from the corner of my eye one day when I was a kid or something. My mother pointed him out. I didn't pay attention, and that's it. No, I never really met them. Never had a grandfather figure in my life. Besides Obi-Wan Kenobi and Santa Claus and, you know. Shoutouts to Obi-Wan. We're streaming SWTOR this Friday because, you know, it's a very hype day. I mean, if you're into Star Wars, you probably heard about it. And if you didn't, where the hell do you think you're living? Are you living in Jakku or something? That you haven't heard about that? You're living under a rock in Jakku. I am so looking forward to Obi-Wan Kenobi this Friday. So as a celebration, we're streaming Star Wars The Old Republic. I'm going to continue with my Jedi Knight Sentinel. Hello there. Oh yeah, we gotta look for this NPC. Let me see the name of the NPC again. Grilla. I think they might have been around here. Yeah, Amiku, I know. I found her from the FF11 stream she was doing. That works, Kiba? Alright, glad to hear. This is one of the few outfits that doesn't have purple anywhere on it. One of the few. It's actually the only out of the 5 I have right now that doesn't have it. I don't want to have too many color variations because it's gonna be too many models to keep track of in BC Face. And at the same time, it's also... well, it's also beyond what my brand is about. Okay, Mr... I think it was a Mr. Grillo. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, yeah, don't mention it. Don't mention it, Amiku. For the raid. It was lovely to raid you. Let's see... no, wait. We're doing the wide scan. Oh, there they are. I'm blind. Oh, yeah, there they were. Yeah. The thing is that when they're too far away, you don't see them. So I kinda miss them. Is it a Mr. or a Miss or neither? Finish your current mission first, then come back for another. Oh yeah, we have to trade it, right? Hey. I am figuring out the game. Another reason why I want to play it for longer. But after this trial is over, I don't know if I'm gonna have the budget, because that budget has to be spent in FF14. I know Erurin offered to pay for the sub, but even with that in consideration. Let me catch up with the chat a little bit before we go any further. You try really hard to get into 14, but you just don't like it as much? Too many bosses and raids and stuff? Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You can go a long time on the 14 trial, yeah. What are the other limitations, though? What are the other limitations, Blin? Or anybody else that knows it? Like, am I limited with what I can say in the chat? Can I join link shells? Do I have a gold cap? Is there anything? Because it's not just a matter of how far I get into the story and the levels. That's the thing. Oh yeah, Rurin is big on FF14 streaming. He has been one of the cultists luring me into the FF14 cult, and he was successful. I'm going into the Eorzea religion. I'm sure there are actual religions in the story, but I don't know their actual names. You have a group to play with, but you just don't like it as much as 11 because you're more of an explorer and run around and stuff kind of girl. I think FF14 is still good enough for that, though. But well, I'll find out if I'm right about that when I finally play it. You don't recall, but the limits are very few compared to other games. Can't join FC? What is an FC? You can't trade in trial. Now, see, that sounds like a problem to me. You hate bosses and dungeons so much? Fair enough. Fair enough. You still have membership, though. You maniac. But you just don't play much. That's fine, though. Yeah, I remember a while ago I was subscribed to SWTOR, and I wasn't even touching it. And the subscription was still going out. Free company. Okay. Yeah, I think I saw a Super Sentai free company when we were searching for that information earlier. Yeah. What message did I miss there? You feel like you live in the gold saucer? What is that? Like kinship in Lotro, but then... Okay, so there's no link shell? Is that it? I understood that they have the same term. Link shell for the guilds. In both at 11 and 14. Or are there different types of guilds? But tell you what, you got me very interested now. Let me Google the limitations. right now. And yeah, sorry for the silence. Whenever I focus away from the game, it goes silent because it's very old school like that. Is there a way to have the game continue to play music in the background, Amiku, or anybody else that knows? Free company is a guild. Link shells in 14 are chat channels you can join, I think, on trial. Oh, okay. It's different then. Sounds different. Pro tip, do not install the game with Steam. Okay. Gold Saucer is like a mini-game place. Ugh. I'm gonna be all over that too. I'm gonna be all over everything. Like, of all the features that I can't... of all the features that I have heard about, I can't find one that I'm not gonna get into. Fishing, card games, a casino, gold saucer. Is that what it is? The casino is the gold saucer? Raiding, dungeons, switching between jobs, who knows what. All the blasted things in there. It's gonna be a fun theme park for me in all sorts of ways. Sign me up. With jumping puzzles and other stuff. Oh, now that doesn't sound as fun for me though. You will regret it? Join a free company in trial? I tried, it didn't work. Okay, but yeah, let's see what we have right here. Let me zoom that in because it's very small for me. Free trial players are not required. Only if one free trial account. Free trial players can purchase selecting game items from the online store. Create up to 8 playable characters, restricted to 1 playable character per world. Those are the servers, I imagine. The level cap is 60, I know. 300,000 guild maximum. I cannot use shout, yell, or tell in-game chat options. That's the big problem right there. That's the big problem. Like, I will want to communicate with people most likely, although I think we'll be on Discord or we'll be on the chat here on Twitch when I talk to you, most likely. Cannot trade with other players during the free trial. Cannot send in-game letters using the Google delivery service. Cannot hire retainers. Can join a link shell or cross-world link shell if invited, but cannot create a new link shell or cross-world link shell during the free trial. Cannot create or join a free company during the free trial. There it is. Can join a party if invited or by using the duty finder, but cannot assemble a party. Right. Cannot create or join a PvP team or participate in the feast. Oh yeah, I guess that's a feature that I'm not as interested in because I'm rarely ever interested in PvP. But I mean, I may end up checking it out of curiosity. I did the same with SOTOR and ESO. I checked them out to see what it was like. I feel like I could work with these for maybe a little bit of time, but eventually I will want to trade. I maybe will want to have more guild. I will want to have more freedom in the chat. Hence why I've offered to buy you a sub so you can join Mr. Nice FC and join us, you maniac. Oh, Erurin. I will talk to you about it if we end up going for that. It's much appreciated. Let me catch you with the chat. There's a setting Kaiden. Let me get on and find it. Okay. Let me know about that, Amiku. Finally, I'm not driving. Free trial pretty much limits co-op. Okay. Playing with friends is annoying and hard, and you can't join guilds. Well, you depend on them, from what I read. Like, they have to invite you. I mean, that's not so bad. Like, you can do it that way, even if you're not on free trial on any game. Like, sometimes it's better to let them invite you instead of creating the party yourself, especially when you're streaming, because you have to keep track of other things. So to be the party leader can get messy, depending on what you're doing. If you're pausing the gameplay to talk to people like I'm doing right now, yes, it's a good idea. Hence why I offer to Erurin keeps... Oh, you keep leaving out Ugar apparently, Erurin. Let's see, let's trade this now. Where was the trade option? I like this sort of system in which you have to, when you turn in things with quests, you trade it like that. Let's take a look. Oh, you're back. Well, if you're so happy you defeated the Norcor too, you have a long way ahead of you. For one so new, I'd be... Lord Knight, forgive this interruption, but there is something I must ask of you. I question whether Queen Leot truly passed away 15 years past. Tell me, of what cause did she die? Who are you, and why do you pry with such inquiries? Please, I have traveled from afar to see Her Highness. You've what? Very well, listen closely. 15 years ago, Queen ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤 fell to a rare sickness. She left this world before we could save her. Listen to that music. Ah, so an illness claimed her life. Listen to those guitar riffs! What is up with that? Well, it's none of your concern at any rate. Even if she lived, an adventurer like you could never see her, much less the inside of Chateau Doragil. What was the name of her illness? We are not told such things. Only the royal family would know. Is that so? Well, I thank you for your kindness, proud knight of Sandoria. Hey, wait! He's no regular adventurer. What was the matter with that adventurer? He was awfully stubborn, wasn't he? Oh, he was nice to you. What's up? What's wrong with her? What's wrong with Grillo? He seemed to know the late queen personally, but how could he not be aware of her death? At any rate, your work is done. Excellent form, my friend. I love that completion sound. Just wait till I hear the FF14 music. Oh, yeah. I've already heard some of it by watching your stream, by watching other people's streams. You tried the free trial and got so annoyed with it, you subbed within the first day. Fair enough. It's a game that deserves a sub anyway. I'm gonna catch up with the chat after the ad break. Just to have everybody on the same loop, let me talk to Grillo. Yes, we have something next. Oh wait. Smash the Orcish Scouts. Bad Hunt. Let's do that one for variety. Have you ever set foot into King Rampier's tomb? 200 years ago, the curtain fell in the golden age of Sandoria. Civil war erupted over the kingdom's hegemony. King Rampier was there to extinguish the conflict. When he died, he was interred in a great tomb south of East Romford. But unknown hands have defiled his grave of late. Visitors report missing gravestones and shadows twisting in the caverns. Ravaging a royal tomb is an unforgivable crime. Your orders are to investigate the tomb and determine if there is any truth to what they say. Do you understand? I accept. I implore you to make haste to King Rampier's tomb. You may find proof of grave robbers there. But wander too deeply within and goblins might find you. Pray boldly, my friend, but do not go in over your head. Okay, this is different than what I expected this mission to be, based on the title. I thought I was just going to kill some bats or something like that. Okay. Well. Oh yeah, and we have the growing flowers quest as well. Give the tiny Mithra some flowers so she can plant them in Queen ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠's garden, perhaps something white. I forgot the name of the flower, but from what I saw I didn't figure out where to get it. That was for the Mug House, if anybody has any guidance on that. Purchase some Bata greens from Ferret, find him in the tower on the southern fringes of Western Romford. How do I check this quest that I just got then? I'm kind of lost in here. King Rampier's tomb. Let me catch up with the chat. All that really matters about 14 is Estinian Wormblood, whom you can meet in the trial. Big time simping away for Estinian. Interesting. If you know me, you will know the types of characters that I will simp for. And if you don't, I can tell you about it. But I mean, just taking a look at myself, just take a look at me and you will have an idea. No pressure, but another setting will save your life. Under comfy gameplay, turn inventory sort on. Oh, okay, it will auto-stack your stuff so you don't struggle remembering to organize. Let me see. Did I have that on? Okay, yeah, let's turn that on. Thank you so much. Estinian's best moments are all from the end of Stormblood on. He literally turns into Elbit Batman. You like his character, but pretty much ever since he destroyed a giant weapon in Stormblood, ever since then I love him more and more. I especially love that he looks like he's been living in a dumpster for 3 years. Your favorite characters in FF14 will always be Yugiri and Alisael. Well, I just changed the setting. Are you talking about the audio setting though? Yeah, the setting I just changed is the auto sort one. Score the tomb, make haste to King Rampart's tomb. And we have to find proof of grave robbers. Okay. Let me see other maps then. Changing the map now. Pandoria. Rome 4. King Rampart's tomb. Where do we find that? Chateau d'Oragil. Not sure if I'm saying that right. Okay, the audio thing. Okay. Yeah, I haven't checked all the settings that you can do on the FF11 config. You know, the one you do outside of the game. So yes, it might be something like that. But let me check the other maps in the meantime. Otherwise, I might check the wiki. Or you can tell me in the chat. Sandoria Rome 4, East Rome 4. Because I see something called the Rampart Gate. Where does that lead to? King Rampart's tomb. Chateau d'Oragil. Carpenter's Landing, Blacksmith's Guild. Port Sandoria, I don't think I've ever been there. Okay, let's see where we can find King Rampart's tomb for the right place. Oh, actually, let's see. Let's go for the Greylaw character page for all the Sandoria missions. So we always have to talk to her. It just says, yeah, it tells you like the Sandoria missions there. Bad Hunt. Oh yeah, Smash the Orcish Scouts I think is the one I just did. So I did well doing this one. These are repeatable quests, so you can keep doing them over and over. Let me take a look at this. Go to King Rampart's tomb I-10. Can be reached from East Rome 4, H11. Okay. Okay, I got it. Jogner Forest, Tombstone from East Rome 4. Let me take a look at the map for that. And see where that leads to. Doesn't tell you of any landmarks exactly, besides where you go, but I'm guessing it's that area in the lower right corner. This square right here looks like it might be something, but correct me if I'm wrong. You think it's in East Rome Fair. Right. So it's here somewhere. And I get the feeling it's that area. Oh, or it might be this, because it kind of looks like a building. So we're gonna check there. We're gonna check there. I'm gonna mark it. Let me set that as a marker. How do I set the marker? I've never set a marker before. So let me see if I can... Okay. Whoa! Why is it freaking out like that? Maybe that's not gonna be that helpful. That plays with the lines. Okay. Well, I don't need the marker. I'll do it from there. And I'll just go to West Rome 4, and from there I'll go to East Rome 4. You didn't even know you could set markers? Been playing this game too long? Really? That's insane, Amiku. You've been playing it since 2007, right? That's hilarious. How many hours do you think you have in this game? Can you check your hours, by the way? Is there a plate command? No, there isn't. That being said, I don't know if the markers are that useful from what I saw. Too many. There is, I mean, well, maybe on console they weren't that helpful if you started on console. That's hilarious. Something similar happened to me with Civilization 5, and I know I'm not alone on that. Oh, playtime. Let me see. No, it just said that on the chat instead. Oh, there we go. I put a space accidentally. 5 hours, 24 minutes, and 43 seconds. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Like the last stream and this one, I would have expected a little bit more time, actually. Given that I played a little bit off the stream the other day. Thank you for that, Amiku. Yugiri is definitely your FF14 waifu, and Alicel? What does it say there? Looks a little bit messy on this monitor. Alice, okay. Is your favorite character? Hey, if there's any maniac that has spiral eyes with purple hair or something like that in the game, with a star sticker on his face, let me know. And I will sim for that person. Let's see, perhaps we can get something fun in here. Oh yeah, I should probably summon my companions, or probably not. Because we're gonna get out of this area also. Let's go to East Room 4. Oh, you really love my voice. Thank you, Amiku. Anytime I hear my own voice, it feels like a roller coaster. Unless I'm hearing myself sing. Whenever I hear myself sing, I know it's like hearing an angel of an idol sing. I am that. Yeah, my voice is just that good. Oh yeah, you know it. But whenever I'm speaking like I am right now, you know, when I go through VODs, when I go through clips, it's a roller coaster. Sometimes I hate it. Sometimes I love it. You hate hearing yourself talk as well. A lot of people are like that, yeah. It's a normal thing. I share that. But I am happy to say that it's not all the time. Like, sometimes, yeah, the voice sounds good. It's good to have a good quality microphone. Good old Blue Yeti. It helps with that. So, yeah. You sound like Pikachu getting hit by a train and you love that for you? That's quite the way to describe yourself, Lindril. I will say, I see what you're saying, because you definitely have a chaotic vibe to your voice, or at least the way you speak. I don't know if it's your voice or the way you speak, but you definitely sound chaotic. If you haven't heard Lindril, just go to their channel and you'll see what I mean. And I love it, Lindril. I'm saying that as a compliment. It's like when I call people crazy or insane, most of the time I'm saying that as a compliment. You're insane, you maniac. It's a compliment. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to you? I doubt it. I'm sure somebody has said nice things to you in other ways. Come on, don't be so modest. You absolute maniac. See, this is why I call you maniacs. You know, another reason why I want to mention this, because we were talking about waifus and favorite characters and stuff like that. You know what is a big inspiration to my spiral eyes, my absolute mania? The reflection of the cosmos in my eyes. It is this beautiful character called the Hex Maniac in Pokemon. Mostly Generation 6, because the Generation 3 version is a little bit different, but let me show you my kindred spirit, my waifu, my inspiration for everything. Maybe I should have safe search on while I'm searching this, but anyway, look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Okay, I need a higher quality version of the image, but look at her. I love her. This is my everything. Well, at least it's one of the inspirations behind me, right? So yeah. Ghost types might be... Oh, look at her, look at her. This is great fan art, by the way. Really well done by whoever did it. Fantastic job. Look at her and look at her eyes, and then look at mine, okay? Don't you see the similarities, the inspiration, the beauty, and the madness of the cosmos? It's the best! And thus, because her name is Hex Maniac, I ended up going for the whole maniac thing on the stream, because we had superstars and supernovas, but I just couldn't resist adding yet another name to all of you. To all my fans. You know, as the fan name right there. Maniacs. And it works just well. Yeah, Hex Maniac looks so great. I hope she can return in some way. Maybe when they get to the Generation 6 remakes, because they make remakes of every game. I thought that they would stop at Gold and Silver and Crystal, but no. And then at Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, no. So before you know it, there's gonna be remakes of Black and White. At this rate, and I'm okay with that. I mean, Black and White are going to become 10 years old this year. I don't know how the hell that's possible, but there you are. The passage of time. Father Time is unforgiving. But yeah, that was a little bit of a tangent on the inspirations behind me and all that. It's not as noticeable right now with the outfit I'm wearing, but with my previous outfit, which will return on a future stream, by the way. Maybe with the outfit change, I could have that as an option. But with the previous outfit, that was going more towards that goth purple look. That does fit me very well, too. You could see it there. Oh, thank you, Kiba. Good timing right now. Yeah, let me hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. I just did it, by the way, in case you didn't notice. It's not always noticeable, right? But yeah, she's an absolute waifu. Not just to me, but to a lot of people. But hey, those are my reasons why. I find her to be an absolute kindred spirit for me. And I think, yeah, ghost types are my favorite type because... Not just because of the Hicks Maniac, but everything about them just fits me so well. But I'm not sure about that because the psychic type, I think, may also fit me. Can I have more than one favorite type? Maybe I can, given that Pokemon can have 2 types, right? It's not a crime to do that. I think there's literally only one ghost psychic type Pokemon, but I'm not sure. You hate your voice too? Everybody hates their voice when they listen to it, or most people do. Although, as I said, I don't always hate my voice when I listen to it. Or rather, sometimes if it's not my voice, what I hate is my accent, what I hate is the way I speak. When I get very loud like this, I look back at some streams and I feel, ugh, what an obnoxious asshole. That guy is so obnoxious, how can anyone stand him? Ugh. But like, it feels that way sometimes. It's so beautiful, thank you, Amiku. But that's the thing, the great thing I can say about it is that it's only sometimes. Sometimes I listen to myself and I'm like, hey, you know, I like it. Yeah. Oh, you like the accent, Blindrel? Thank you. Yeah, with this accent, for example, saying your name is a mouthful for me. Blindrel, that's why I end up calling you Blind a lot of the time. Let's see. Let's try to avoid any fights as we get to the dungeon. I don't know if it's technically a dungeon, but I'm gonna call it a dungeon anyway. It's kind of the same principle. We're going into a tomb in an RPG. I mean, most of the time that's going to be a dungeon. You feel like your voice is annoying to people, but maybe that's just your perception of yourself. In a lot of ways, it can be like that. I will say something, Arurin. I will say something. And notice that I say this as a friend of yours, as somebody who's very honest. If there's anything that might sound bad to some people, it's probably the quality of your microphone. Because there is something lacking there. And I'm sorry, I hope you don't take that the wrong way. But I say that with all the love. If you're able to upgrade the microphone and upgrade the quality of your audio. And I feel like your voice is definitely gonna sound different. Yeah. Hell, you know, I mentioned that the Blue Yeti I have is a good quality microphone and all that. But I do find it lacking in some areas too. In some ways. You're preaching to a choir? Okay. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I was already regretting what I said right there. As soon as the words came out of my mouth. But yeah, I'm glad the choir received it well. Nemori Mogula. There you go. You're a superstar. Thank you for that follow, you maniac. But I mean, I was with the ATR 2100 for a while, but it eventually stopped working. Sadly. And so I went back to my Blue Yeti, which is great because I still had it and it was still working. It's very rusty. You're not seeing it, but it's very rusty. Literally very rusty, like on the outside. But it works just as well, just as fine. Now, where's the entrance to this area that I'm looking for? It's definitely on your to buy list, yeah. Don't buy the sub for me, Arurin. Don't buy the sub. I appreciate that so much, but forget about that. Just get the microphone. And I'll join you one way or another in FF14. Don't you worry about that. Unless I go for a European server, but I don't think I will. I have no good reason to do that now. These goblins are not aggressive, by the way. Maybe the ones inside the tomb will be? Trying to find where the entrance for this is exactly. If anybody knows, feel free to tell me in the chat. Maybe I have to... Oh, hold on. There we are. Let's see if this is it. King Rampier's tomb. Sub is cheaper? but... Is it really cheaper if you buy like a whole year worth of subs? ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕦, how do you say that? A character you think I'd like a lot? Okay, so... Ooh, no map. But we are on the tomb. I could probably look at the map, like going to the wiki. Let's summon the companions before I forget to do it. I'm going to get Joaquin again. I think that's how you say it. ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤. Okay. Good luck in this place. Is it gonna be that hard? Amiku, you say good luck and I'm assuming the worst. Let's get X and Mill out here. Have fun getting lost. Oh no. Not looking forward to that. Alright. Let's do our best. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna have a full party with me though. Let's have Millie. I'm also going to summon Cornelia. And this is the limit, right? Oh, yeah, this is the limit. My bad. For some reason, I thought it was more. Fourth, your maximum number of alter egos. Even the map on the wiki is messed, really? Ah, but you believe in me. All right. I don't know if we will be able to, because I think we might end the stream within the next hour. But okay. Gambarimasu. I'm gonna try my best. Let's see how we do. Survival guide. What will this be for? So I'll be able to teleport here though. So that's gonna be helpful. That's gonna be helpful. Especially if I need to get out of here. A ground student has been placed in information. Right. I'm already lost on the entrance because it looks like it's a couple of dead ends in here. Where the blazes are we? Okay, here we are. Here we are. Then we go in this direction. Yes, there's the goblins. Will they be very aggressive? Hello, Mr. Goblin Thug. Miss Goblin Thug. Everything is fine. They are not aggressive at all. Oh, that is the true entrance to the dungeon. We can call it a dungeon, I think. Now, this is where the action truly begins, yeah. Alright. Alright, let's fight this bat. Doesn't look to be aggressive. So that's good. Listen to the music! This truly is a different area. Let's go. Very nice, very nice. Let's get a consumable. I think it's time to eat something else. Do I have something else to eat, though? I don't think I had anything left. Oh. No. Meat jerky, there we go. I saw the elven jerkin and I thought it was an edible. Because the word jerky is so similar to jerkin. Let's go for that one. Something I'm not sure if you know about is you can check monsters to see their strength. Yes. I know about that, but I keep forgetting about it. I did check a few earlier. When I wasn't sure if I was like on their level for anything. But yes, thank you for the reminder. I know, but I forget, right? Yeah, that way you don't attack something that is too strong. I'm gonna keep that in mind if I see something that looks threatening in any way. By the way, Amiku, is there a way, or anybody that knows in the chat, if I need to get out of here quickly, is there a way to do that, or do I have to go all the way back to the dungeon entrance? Let's see if these bats are aggressive. They're not aggressive. We don't need to kill them. Oh, this place in one area has level 70 monsters. Okay. Let me check this bat. Just in case then. It seems to have low defense. Too weak to be worthwhile. Okay. You could die and teleport back. I guess I could do that. Yeah, in case I can't finish this on the stream today. And actually, this being said, my free trial is going to end this week. Maniacs, I have to tell you. I don't know if I'm going to come back to FF11. Sorry to break your heart for those of you who want to see me play it, but... yeah, this is when I have to say it. I'm not sure if I'm coming back to the game now. As I said earlier, it's a lot to invest in. That little symbol next to your hamburger, the diamond-ish. Right. How did I access that again? It's with double plus, yes. Official participant, no wait. Defense is enhanced. I believe it was one of my party members, Joaquin, I think, that buff me up like that. Having that blue diamond up gives you points as you fight? Did you mean the other one then? The conquest points. Defense is enhanced, and yeah, the nation's conquest campaign. Yeah. What the blazes am I gonna do here though? Hopefully I'm able to find what I'm looking for. Stone eaters. They're not aggressive at least. When you get certain points, you can get enough. You can buy a warp ring that can warp you out. Okay. Oh, that's another player. Didn't notice them. Great to see other players. Oh, Nemori Mogula. Great to see you. Hey, hey, hello there. Are you guiding me towards where we need to go? I'm going to follow you, Nemori. Thank you so much. Glad to see you in game. Glad to see you. Okay. Hey, hey, I'm just gonna follow your lead. I think you're leading me somewhere. By the way, your character looks so cute. So cute. You buy from the guy that casts that on you by the gate at room 4. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to check how many conquest points I have or what. Has anybody talked to me in the chat? Hold on. Let me check the chat log. Oh yeah, you're cheering me on, you examine me. There you are, I see you. Yay! Let's keep going then. Gotta be careful with the level 70 enemies if we come across them. Would we be able to have a party with someone if I'm a free trial player and I have alter egos with me? I feel like either of those things is maybe gonna stop you from having a party. I haven't looked up that information. It's so silent in here though. It adds to the tension though. I kinda like it. Okay, we're in an outside area now. First person? Oh, yeah, we can do first person, I think. Oh, Kiba, I think this is the closest we can do to first person. This is as far as I can zoom in, but if you know of a way to have first person, everyone, let me know. I'm sorry if you end up wasting the 2000 particles, Kiba. It depends on the game. Number 5? Oh, thank you. Let's go. Whoa, the camera is a little bit difficult to get through like this, though. But okay, I'm gonna try it like that, Kiba. Let's keep going in first person. Alright. I've never used first person here before. Fascinating. I got perfect time here? What do you mean? If you mean we're not taking as long, it's probably because of Nemuri. They are taking care of the goblin enemies here. I am guessing that Goblin Weaver was aggressive. Let me see, I kind of lost track of you. There you are. You can do it fast, you have to kill stuff at night here? Oh. Then we better hurry up. We better hurry up then. Every time I come here for this quest is during the day. Okay. Oh, is this it then? Is it that tomb over there? Let's see. It's just starting night, so you are good? Ooh, okay. Let's examine this tombstone. We might have a cutscene here. Nanda kore wa? The cutscene music is so good though. Oh, is that person again? Rochefon. Sounds like a French name, so I'm gonna pronounce it in French. Rochefon. I think I said it right, I'm not sure. Right, that's her tombstone. Of the queen. King Rampere. It is I, Rochefon. Does your majesty not remember me? Often in youth did I hear stories of your majesty's glorious reign. I long to grow into a man like the great dragon king, Rampere. Try though I did, I have failed. I have lost everything, even the most sacred of possessions. Your Majesty, please tell me, whence has the sword disappeared? Did you dismiss it? Who is there? Sorry to interrupt. I'm just a curious adventurer. Just an adventurer, are you? In search of tomb robbers? Well... Yes, of late, many of the cairns are missing. I thought he might have taken them for some reason. Or somebody else. Who could it be? And for what end? Wait, could the sword be here? Say not another word, Rushfon! Adventurer, look no further than bats for your proof of tomb robbing. Whoever came left much before departing. Come, Rushfon, we go. There's more to this. That Voldemort person was very suspicious. Susie, very Susie right here. We have an imposter, maybe. No, seriously, that was a bit suspicious. But there we go. Thank you once again, Nimody. Is that all there is to it? Kind of feels that way. Much appreciated. I feel like I might need your guidance to get out of here again. If you're able to. If not, I'll try to find my way. That's better than what I've come up with. My friend and I make up silly names for people. What was I saying? What did I say, Amiku? What name were we talking about? Oh, the dingbats. Oh, right. We have to defeat dingbats. Thank you. Oh, let's see how the combat is in first person. Let's have a look. The good thing about the combat in first person is that you get to see the enemies closer. You find a bat wing on the dingbats. And what is it that I have? Oh, jeez! I think it's nighttime. And we have the enemies you were talking about, Amiku. What is that spook right there? Uh-oh. Hold on, I didn't check the enemy. No! Decent challenge, okay, I think we'll be fine. I mean, Nemody is also helping me out here, but still. I gotta do what I can. If I'm able to fight here. Oh, thank you for the cure. Oh, the pronunciation. The pronunciation. The spook starts casting stone. Let me try to cast stone myself. This is a difficult enemy. Even with my party here, but let's go. Now this is a battle. Let's keep fighting then. I can't quite tell how much attack I'm doing because I'm in first person, but that's part of the challenge thanks to the Kiba redemption. But I can see that I'm attacking. I can see that in the chat log, and I can hear my character attacking too. What is it that I have to do now though? Do I have to keep defeating the bats here? Or did I get what I need? Like what I needed was the bat wing? Doesn't sound like what they were looking for. A thin flag wing. More dingbats? Okay. I hear you, Nemody. I hear you. Thank you. Yeah, because the quest is called like Bat Hunt or something like that, right? So it makes sense to me. I need an orc piece. Orc piece. Oh, handful of orcish male scales. I think that's it. Well. Orc scoundrels are the ones responsible for this grave robbing, are they? Bad orcs. Bad orcs right there. Carrion worm. Are the enemies more hostile at nighttime? Because I see that Nemuri is fighting them too. Let me check. Too weak to be worthwhile, the Goblin Thug. So that was it, Amiku. Thank you. Alright, Nemuri, will you believe in the way again? Or thank you. Thank you for the praise. Alright, lead the way, my friend. My FF11 superstar. And yeah. This definitely is something you can call a dungeon with the nature of it. I don't know if it's technically a dungeon by gameplay terms, right? In terms of gameplay. But it's in all intents and purposes a dungeon. The first person view is fun to play with. This is why I have that redemption. It's fun to switch the gameplay. Just so you know, in other games, this can mean many more things. It can be, if I ever play ESO again, which I want to, I expressed the other day how I just want to keep bouncing between all the MMOs that I'm playing. progress be damned. So if I play ESO again, it can be switching to first person. It can also be switching to a controller. I have my beautiful DualShock 4 right here, so I can go for that. Maybe I should program something in this game with that. The only reason why I haven't done it is because it's way more convenient to play on the keyboard in case I want to say something in the chat. Otherwise, if I go for a gamepad, I'm gonna have to keep switching between the gamepad and the keyboard. Between the gamepad and the keyboard, it's gonna be a bit cumbersome. Should we continue through here, Nemudi? Seriously, your character looks so cute. So cute. I don't think I'm ever gonna be an alcoholic in this game, but if for some reason I ever end up creating one of those characters, I'd love to get an outfit like that. That's also Joaquim, X and Mill, and Millie. We're a superstar squad right here. Did you want to interact with me or something, Nemudi? By any chance? Let's keep going. The mouse bad. Oh, whoops. Bumped into it. But the good thing is, it's not aggressive. It's not aggressive at all. But yeah, so you would maybe be able to switch to the gamepad. Yeah, I had a stream not too long ago where I played with the gamepad for most of it, if not all of it. That was a fun experience. It goes to show you how well done it is for consoles. Any game, in my opinion, any video game that's both available on PC and console should always have that gamepad option while you're on PC. Especially if it was made for console first before going for PC. It makes more sense, right? So it gives you even more reasons to praise the PC master race. You get the best of all worlds, truly. You get the best of all worlds. No, but seriously, you get the best of all worlds with that. So it's great. That's the reason why they call the master race. I lost track of you, Nemudi. I'm at a crossroads right here. Still no map, right? I'm gonna try to guess that it's here. I don't know. If not, you can maybe come back for me as I try to figure out where we're going. So we can get back to safety and yeah, turn that into the guard. This is the first MMORPG I played that's like this. I'm guessing that's the way out. There we are. This is the first MMORPG I played that really doesn't tell you if you... Like, I know that it's an old school MMO. I know that it's like not gonna give you the quest tracker or minimap or tell you if you're going the right way to where you need to go to complete the quest, etc, etc. I play something like that. I play WoW Classic. I've seen other gameplay of other games that were like that. But what I didn't expect was that it was even, in lack of a better word, more unforgiving in terms of what information they give you. Oh yeah, let's teleport, yeah. Yeah, it's best if we teleport. I forgot about that, actually. I was gonna make it all the way back on foot. Teleportation assistance. Yes, thank you. Let's see. Yes, let's go to the ROM 4 teleportation. And we teleport to West ROM 4. You may teleport to West ROM 4 at no charge. Up and away! Let's teleport. What was I gonna say though? Oh yeah, like, if you get the quest item that you need, it doesn't even tell you that it's the right quest item. Like for example here with the orcish thingies. So the wiki is essential. Or, if you have something better than the wiki, you can go for that. You know what's something better than the wiki? Superstars watching your stream that are helping you along. Thank you so much everyone. Thank you so much, Amiku, Nemuri. Let's see where we are on the map again. So still have to walk a little bit further, but this helps out immensely. There you are, Nemuri. Will you be joining us as we get back to town? Oh my goodness, look at that! Look at that enemy! I don't think I've been in this area at nighttime either. This is why it looks new to me. Let's fight the enchanted bones then. Oh, my favorite battle music. Let's go, let's go. dun, 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 dun. Yeah, with you, with me, Memory, I don't think I'm gonna summon any alter egos. Or at the very most, I'm going to summon one. Let's see if we get enough TP for this ability. How much TP is necessary again? It doesn't tell me the TP amount. Yes! Can we get an exclamation mark level up in the chat for that? Level 16, very nice. Oh, we got a treasure chest. Might as well try to open it, though I'm not sure how much inventory space I have, but let's see. The second digit is odd. Okay. The combination is less than 43. Okay. The chest is locked. The combination... Yes! Thank you, Lindrel. You don't speak English, Nemori? Oh, no worries, no worries. Thank you for clarifying. Domo arigatou gozaimasu, if you speak Japanese. Your name... The name of Nemori kinda gives me the impression that they speak Japanese. Nemori Mogula. But, less than 43... Hold on, let me check the chat log. 2, 3, or 4. Okay. What were the other clues that they gave me about it? The second digit is odd. Okay. 2, 3, or 4. Okay, 2 or 4, and then the second digit is odd. Let's see. The second digit is 4, 5, or 6. It's gotta be 5 then. 25 or 45. We're kinda gonna have to guess it. Well, I'm just gonna wing it. 25 then. Yes! Haha! We got it! Am I even gonna be able to collect what's in here though? Let's see. We have an antidote. That sounds like a good thing to get. And let's see, we have enough space for the beehive chip as well. Yes, thank you, Nemuri. Okay, I can get it. Is there any benefit to the beehive chip? What good is it? What's it good for? I don't think there's anything I'm willing to let go of for the sake of that. Last time I got one of those, I just sold it. I'm guessing maybe it's good for crafting or something like that. I'm just gonna leave it, so we can continue to get going. So yes, we're going back to Sandoria now. And I don't think I have fast travel to it with those books, right? So now let's get going there, unless we're going somewhere else, Nemuri? Just checking the map to make sure of those things. Yeah, we go towards the northeast to make it to Sandoria again. And I'm gonna talk to the guard. What was her name? Grill something? Nice! You got your mount. That's a chocobo, right? A variation on the chocobo mount. Of course, I don't have that yet. I don't remember what are the requirements for a mount. What is it that you need to get a mount in this game? I'm guessing my free trial is also preventing me from getting that. I think I was told on the last stream what you need to do to get a mount, but I don't remember. I don't think I do, at least. But alright, let's keep going. I just keep checking the map because I want to make sure I don't get lost. And we continue in first person, thanks to the keybind redemption. Whenever you redeem a gameplay change, I try to do it as long as possible. There's no minimum nor maximum for the length of time, but I'm guessing something like 30 minutes to an hour is probably a good length to go for. Or for the rest of the stream, really. Or until that gets redeemed again. Oh yeah, and pretty much any MMO has a first-person option, so that would always be a change that I would be able to do. Of course, something like ESO is more rewarding for that reason. Because they have like the custom animations. Elder Scrolls has that first-person origin, right? Has that history of the first-person perspective on the single-player games. So they're no strangers to doing that in ESO. But the funny thing is, because it's an MMORPG, even veterans of the Elder Scrolls series end up playing a lot in third person, because they need to be able to have a wider field of view. As immersive as it is to play in first person, as traditional as it feels, right? And this is coming from someone who hasn't played any of the other Elder Scrolls games, not yet at least. I've literally only played ESO. Am I going the right way? I don't remember this entrance. But alright, let's get going there. You're gonna be streaming 14 soon, but if you're interested, Kaiden, but I'll be very spoiler heavy because you're playing second most recent expansion. If I stop by the stream, Blaine, I don't think I'm gonna mind. These days, I don't mind the spoilers that much when I watch another person's stream, especially since I indulge in my insane alcoholism, in which I don't progress through the games a lot because I'm switching between them so much, right? Let's see. Was it in Northern Sandoria? I think it was in Northern Sandoria. Let's get going to Northern Sandoria. There you are, Nemody. Oh, yeah, booed. Yeah. Like, I'm watching somebody play Lotro, and they're doing the Riders of Rohan content, or they're doing Mordor. And I mean, at the rate I'm going in Lotro, it's gonna be a while before I get there, isn't it? So yeah. It's the way it has to be. I'm okay with that though. If anything, makes me have more reasons to watch other people and hang out in their streams and such. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I wish I also had the time to watch Let's Plays on YouTube of these things. I got into a little bit of a Let's Play obsession at some time ago, I think a couple years ago or so. But then, it's a lot of time to invest. I didn't have that time anymore. I think it was by the Rampier Gate, right? Let me do the wide scan, though I think it's not gonna be close enough. Let me remember the name of the NPC. What was the name? It is Grillo. Oh, actually, it can be any Sandorian gate guard. I forgot about that. But okay, let's go to Grillo. Let's go to Grillo now that we're here. I could have interacted with anybody. Let me see. You didn't want to come off as self-promoting, by the way. Just wanted to warn just in case. In your case, Blin, you've been in the stream for a while. I know you're a friend, a regular part of the community. If you mention you're doing something later, it's okay. Especially when you're phrasing it like that. Like, I know you're not doing that. But I appreciate you saying that. You watch a lot of lots of games lately instead of playing yourself? Oh, yeah. I'm always multitasking. Yesterday on Arurin's stream, like, the Maniac went for like over 12 hours. I was watching him the entire day, basically. Though, not all the time having full attention on the stream because I was multitasking, working on things and stuff. Yes, let's get here by the Rampier Gate. I think it's around here. Nemuri definitely seems to be going this way. Technically New Game Plus in Shadowbringers? You just want to experience it again? Nice. I love the sound of that. And hell, imagine being an alcoholic and then being an alcoholic experiencing the game again on top of that. Like, that's a lot. I'm guessing I have to trade this with her, right? So let's see. Yes, I figured the cutscene was coming. So, you got this from Bats in King Rampier's tomb. You see, this actually belonged to an orc. What could orcs want with the tomb? At any rate, your mission is over. Speak not a word of this to another. Very well. She is so uptight. She's so, like, cold about things. But let's see what comes next. Save the children. I know that's the next quest line to take. Let's take it immediately. But I think we're about to end the stream soon. So, we're not gonna be doing this, but we can do some other things around town because there was something in Southern Sandoria. Ah, the recruit's back again. I'm sorry, but I have no time for you today. Oh, who am I fooling? Of course I could use your help. Have you not heard? Orcs came and kidnapped some children. How the hell did they get into the city? We think they're keeping them at their lair in Gelspa. Why, not long ago came ill news from the cathedral. A boy training to be a friar went near Gelspa and did not return. His name was ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟𝕠. The royal knights would march to his rescue, but Prince Tryon is away in the north and cannot give the order. Prince Puge is in earnest deliberations over whether to send temple knights instead. It seems his efforts are focused upon saving the children, but no matter, we need knowledge of the enemy. You must visit the cathedral and ask what this boy looks like. The cathedral? Okay. I'm guessing this is inside the city? I see you, Nemuri. Technically, oh, save the children is fun. Oh yeah, I caught up with the chat. The cathedral? Do I go to the chateau? You call him Prince Tryhard and Pudgy Wudgy? Pudgy Wudgy. What is that? Yeah, I tried to pronounce them in the best way possible. Huge is how I say. And the prince is... What was the name again? Prince Tryon. Oh yeah, Tryhard. Yeah, I see that. I see that. I see the pun. Okay, let me get reacquainted with the quests I had though. Because there was the front of the monk house in Sandoria, Bastok. Yeah, I haven't been able to trigger that monk house yet, I think. And then there's the growing flowers. That's the one I have to do first. Where do you get the flower that you need for her, by the way? To be able to open the monk house or whatever it is you're doing there. Ground Summon Honor taking a Grounds of Valor training regime, not this one. Oh, the tower on the southern fringes of Westeron 4. He's got the hair that looks like he's going Super Saiyan. I see you, Nemuri. I think you're wanting to lead me somewhere. The flower to open the monk house here, I think it is that you do. With the little girl that was... where the monk house is supposed to be, I think? You can enter the monk house at any time. I just couldn't find it. From what I understood, you have to give her the flower to the girl first and then you open it for the first time. But I guess I misunderstood. Oh yeah, her. That girl over there, Ku Mosoli. She's on the way. He's probably... Yeah. This girl here. I talked to her and you have to give her a flower, but I don't think I have that. Like she was talking about gardening. But it's not this, right? You trade something to her. It lets you exit the house from either Port Sandy, North Sandy, or South Sandy. Okay. Nemuri though. Might be going to where I have to go. You can buy it from the auction house? Okay. I haven't interacted with the auction house either. I think I tried to do that, but I couldn't figure it out either. Thérieux Pejant. Another name that's so difficult to say. I feel like there's a lot of French influences, so I just end up going for French pronunciations. I don't know French, by the way. I know a little bit about the pronunciation. Some very basic phrases like je ne sais pas. Because I don't know French. But I don't really know it. But for example, Romperesh. Romperesh. That feels like the name of that person we just passed by. Esqualia. I like it. I like it. Honestly, I like it. I like those names. I'm guessing this is the cathedral that I was thinking about. Now, who do I speak to? You can buy... Oh, cool. You streamed 13 hours of Shadowbringers yesterday. Yeah. Think you're getting near the end of Core MSQ. Nice. And yeah, go follow Vlindril if you want to see absolutely chaotic VTubing content, not just FF14. She also plays ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤. Not sure if she's played it lately, but you know, we're gonna play that on Friday, so it's worth mentioning too. Oh, an adventurer. If you are here for the sermon on the gates of paradise, beseech the friar standing at the narthex. Narthex? What is a narthex? Yes, thank you, Amiku. You say you came on behalf of the Temple Knights, and you want to know about ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟? ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕟, I mean, that sounds like a funny name. ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕟, maybe? ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠? Why, may Altana bless thee. Yes, ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 was a friar in training. Off would he enter the woods of Romfar in search of wild herbs for the making of tea and medicines. I would love to have some of that tea. Ever did I warn him against going alone, for the trees can hide predators, and worse. He claimed that the blue robes of the clergy would protect him. But it seems his faith was ill-placed. I fear that orcs took him. The horror he must be facing now. Each morning and night I prayed to the goddess of the dawn to deliver him from their clutches. I like the cutscenes though. They're done really well. Why, Prince Piyush and Papsk Shamont. Papsky? How do you say that word? My gosh, so many words. Papsky Shamont. Vikas Cardon. I've come to talk to you about the missing acolyte. It seems his disappearance may not have been the orcs' doing after all. That is correct, Your Highness. I hear that ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 sometimes went into the forest to look for herbs. Let us not jump to conclusions. Perhaps ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 set out on his own for an extended hike, for example. Temple Knights are sent out only in special cases. First, we must know more. You speak the truth, Your Holiness. The Citadel cannot be emptied of Temple Knights for so uncertain a cause. I understand, of course. However, if they were true that ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 did happen to be kidnapped by orcs, surely we cannot simply let him die. No, of course not. I have decided to send an adventurer. If he finds that orcs do hold the boy, then the Temple Knights will be there to claim him. I understand, Your Highness. I am very thankful. By the way, who have you been talking with? Well, this is very coincidental. Your Highness, Hajigen here is on errand from the knight at the gatehouse. He came to ask about ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠. Well, that's perfect. I shall order you to undertake the mission. Infiltrate Gilsba and determine whether they hold this ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠 captive. I heard they keep prisoners. I've heard they keep prisoners in a small hut somewhere. Once you know, notify a Temple Knight. Now go! I like the look of Shamont. Really like archbishop sort of fatherly figures like that. I always like them. Old sage figures in that way. You want to play some awesome games where the subscription thing is what is bad for your health? Your character looks so cute walking, Nimity. But for being a Japanese game, they don't seem to be using Japanese names. Well, a lot of settings are like that. There's many anime, manga settings that are also like that, without Japanese names of any sort. But I think we are going to leave it here. We can end the stream right here. Nemuri, I see that you are guiding me though, and I appreciate it. But I think it's about time to be wrapping things up. Let's see, we are... Just wanted to see if we could raid someone as we finish. And thank you so much everybody for coming to the stream today. I'm not sure where Nemuri is leading me. Yes, I hate to be leaving you, but we do have to end the stream around now. That being said, Amiku, after the great experience I had today... Oh yeah, I'm gonna hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate right now as we took a look at somebody to raid. Unless you have somebody in mind, if anybody has anybody in mind for me to raid, let me know that and we can drop the lob. Otherwise, I'm gonna take a look at my networks. I don't know if Blindrill started their stream already. They could have started it right now. Yes, Blindrill hasn't started yet. There's some people, but we could go for somebody else. Maybe also somebody else streaming FF11. And again, thank you everybody for being here. If you are new to the channel, hit that follow button. I'm going to take a look at my finances and take a look at my budget. And also just decide if I'm going to be able to have the time to justify the cost of paying for a subscription. Let me zoom out now from the first person. Nemori, arigatou gozaimasu. I'm not sure if you speak Japanese, but thank you so much. I am ending the stream right now, if you're able to understand me. And now I'm going to... Somebody's playing mod Minecraft? Okay, we can go for them. Kiba, if you're recommending them. There's some people here that are worth rating, though. Well, actually, Kiba, there's somebody I want to rate. Sonomi-kan right here. Looks like she's playing Magic Knight Ray Earth on the Super Nintendo. And it looks like a raid on her would be worthwhile. So I want to give the love to her, if that's okay. But I can save the person you're saying, though. Yes, thank you, Nemuri. Thank you so much. Hold on. Let me respond in the game. Thank you very kindly. And we're gonna raid Sonomi-kan, since I think a raid to her will be really nice. She's a fellow Toku VTuber. Well, I'm kind of not of a Tokusatsu VTuber, in the sense that I'm not themed after Tokusatsu characters or anything like that. But anyway, if you all want to participate in that raid right there, copy and paste either version of the raid message, the invasion from another dimension. As for me, as a reminder, the schedule for this week, joining both fantasy and sci-fi swords right there, is to have ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕠𝕟𝕤, SOTOR, and some Japanese language practice for the rest of the week. The Japanese practice is on YouTube, as you can see right there. But tomorrow we will have the Lord of the Rings Online as we go back to Middle-earth. Let's see how that compares to the gameplay in FF11. Hehe. Both of them are old-school MMOs in their way, but, well... ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠 is more modern in many other ways, right? And then we go for Star Wars The Old Republic in celebration for Obi-Wan Kenobi series. And then the YouTube livestream right there. Thank you so much, all. It has been a fantastic time. I know I had such a great time. I think you were able to notice I had a great time right there. So as for me, hold on. I put the wrong name here. Karate Bokmom is her name that she has on Twitch, but she is also known as Sonomi-kan, alright? Thank you, Rurin, Amiku, Kiba, Nemuri, everybody that was here. It's much appreciated. Let's drop the raid with the invasion from another dimension, and I will see you over there. But whichever way I see you now, I will see you round.